community? Time for another stream. It is Masters Championship final number 40, Twizzle. And yeah, today, obviously, as you all might already know, I'm of course streaming this one again. I didn't prepare anything, so let me get that out of the way real quick. Registration is already closed, so everyone that is participating this month is here. And it is another month, by the way, where we don't have Cruel Tech in here, which obviously, you know, sucks just a little bit. But apparently we have to go through with this. So just let me make sure that everyone knows that this is actually going down. I also think I have the fuzz on Quick Dial. That would be me. I have the fuzz on Quick Dial, so we don't have any games overlapping. So that should be good as well. We check that out real quick. Also post that everywhere. Post it all over the screen. Streaming has commenced. Come and join the one turn heel cult. Because today, by the way, or this time for Masters, for sweepstakes, I actually went for team one turn heel. I just picked everyone that played one turn heel recently. Obviously, we have Lele Lyris, we have Les Saint Jesus, and who was the third one that I picked? Let the memes commence, is what the fuzz last said, by the way. Where the hell is it? Everyone who didn't do it already, you have... I don't think it's already done. But, of course, sweepstakes. Don't forget that. Alright, check. Here. We have... Oh yeah, Geronimo, Lyris, and Zen Jesus are my pick for... Or my picks for sweepstakes. Didn't have time to go over the participants, but it's Baka 9 against Tame, or Tame. Wild Blade against Toric in the first round. We have Lil Lyris against Briba 20, the newcomers. Tame and Briba 20, I think, newcomers. Andriola, Lucy Vizzle, Sen Jesus Authentic, I don't know man, Comsiant, Geronimo, and Ginger Raven are the pairings. Overall, there are 14 participants, obviously 4 rounds overall. So let me make sure I have good old Fuzzinino here. What you guys going for? So until he's probably going for Wild Blade and Toric, I think. We could go for the newcomer for Tame. We know Baka 9 is usually playing some really funky things. Comsian and I don't know man should sound pretty good. Let's see. Let's check this out. We have Comsiant with basic Alexa right here. Obviously, by the way, we haven't... Obviously, we have the new cards that have been released. So there should be some spice going on. I haven't played... Since the new cards have been released, I actually haven't played one game. So I wanted to wait until Masters to get some ideas for decks that might be fun to play. So we're gonna see about that. I don't know, man. With basic Derizio, with Wisdom Order. Not sure if that is one turn heal. Could be. If it is, then I'm definitely proud of him. And for Comsiant, could be standard soldiers, maybe. Could be a thing. Oh wait, do I have chat? I have chat. There we go. Hello, my love. Oh, it actually seems like he's playing one turn heal, so I don't know, man. Welcome to the cult. You're one of the good guys. Definitely. I knew it all along. It's one turn here. Finally. Finally my teammates actually make sense. That's freaking awesome. That's a sight for sore eyes. So I don't get any response from the fuzz, but I'm just gonna let him know. Alright, so here we have the first new cards, Forge of the Ancients, which, if you guys didn't know, oh, that's actually pretty Pretty interesting. Temple Guard, also a card that I haven't seen in ages. Plays it alongside Forge of the Ancients, which gives you, when it enters the field, and at the start of your turn, you can put a Might Emblem of your choice on any creature. If you do, you lose 1 life. That is a little bit of a downside, but of course, it gives this guy a shield, which is pretty damn good. Test of Time. So it's the... Yeah, the only reason you splash in green, obviously for 1 turn Hizzle, is for Test of Time. Now more than ever, especially because of that Forge. Symbol of Fury. Okay, yeah, and runs the Temple Guard into it. Seems Flare. So it's basically like Rage. Order, I would assume. From what it looks like. So red soldiers. Geronimo. Oh, okay. Geronimo isn't playing 1 turn here. Top 10 anime betrayals for sure. Can I still swap out Geronimo? Oh, technical technical issues with the other stream at the moment. Just type it in the comment when your guys are back up, so everyone knows. I thought I angered the fuzz or something because he didn't respond, but apparently not. Apparently I'm still good. And also, Jono, by the way, if you listen to this, should I write you or should I write the fuzz? So, you know, when you guys are back. Let me know in the chat when you're back up. And let me know also, you know, which one I should message. Anyways, Kamsian going in haywire right here. Obviously, okay, problem is for 1 turn heal, the only problem that 1 turn heal basically has is cleanse, number 1. Number 2, it's basically every single rush deck in existence. But at the moment, he's doing a pretty good job holding out, I don't know, man. He also banned Advanced Dares. He didn't ban the apparent rush deck. Obviously, Burke is going to be Burkening Rage, which I'm also a little bit tired of seeing. But yeah. Oh, Tame. I hope I pronounce your name right. It's Tame, right? Or is it Tame? Like a little bit of that meme. And Juanma Ratek. Welcome all to the stream, by the way. And yeah, Tame, I think you're a newcomer, if I'm not mistaken about that. So definitely good luck in, I think, your first Masters? Probably. Lightning Bolt to the face, disabled 0 power. Maybe just for a little bit more damage. Just rush him down. And buffs up the good old Vanguard. Okay, oh, stream is back up, by the way, for Spellweaver Official, if you guys want to know. Yeah, in 8 minutes. And you get Wildblade and Taurik, which I wanted to go for first. But okay, this one is good as well. And by the way, also, fun thing. Little bit of an idea that I brought today. I have... Wait, let me actually see if you can see this. I brought these 2 things, which are basically pretty hot chilies. And every time there's some guy playing Monodominion, because we don't know for sure what that is, but it's probably going to be Monodominion, I'm going to torture myself, because this is a torture to cast it, and I might as well spice up the torture with a little bit of pepperoni chili right here. So ripping chili for me when every time I have to cast this garbage. I'm gonna switch, by the way. If I don't know man wins this and he plays Monodominion, I'm gonna switch this. I'm not gonna cast Monodominion. Fuck that nonsense. However, we have a little bit of different flavor for 1 turn Hizzle. With the Reincarnation Spirit that I completely glossed over it, but it's actually pretty interesting because usually you don't splash that in. So I don't know exactly what you need it for. Maybe just as a value blocker or something? Because 1 turn heal usually doesn't need it. Like it just takes up space for something, for like basically more removal. Yeah, if it's Monodominion, fuck that. If it's a little bit more spice, like Lucy Vizzle did last time, I think, with the double Chieftain, I think I can get behind that. Forge of the Ancients. Second one coming down. That's the question. Like, in a rush deck, do you need like 4 value copies of this? It's kind of hard to say. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, and, you know, usually 3 speed and Also with the Might Emblem with 3/3 speed basically is pretty damn good. Blocks almost everything. Doesn't necessarily kill everything, but it blocks most, but obviously it dies to a fireball. Eleanor is out. First Word of Grace is on top, I would assume. Can draw, however. Oh, well, never mind, he can. Fate's Touch, there's a second new card. And he removes the Might Emblem. Or the Shield Emblem. Shield Emblem, makes sense. Draws and gets... You can actually use it. Word of Grace, if he wants to. Wait, Dobby, you're not playing, right? I mean, if you're playing, then, I mean, I'm gonna switch if I don't know man wins this, because I don't cast Mono Dominion. We all know that for sure. Forge of the Ancients coming out, or is being used again. Maybe for a Shield Emblem? Or might go for a Might Emblem to kill Eleanor, even though she basically did what she was there for. Oh, you don't, so yeah, never mind then. Unless, of course, he has Arctic Shelter, which he should, because, you know, more value with Eleanor. But of course, he doesn't have it yet, but I would assume he goes for a Might Emblem. Just, you know, to kill off that Eleanor. Yeah. Makes sense, beans. Also, 5 cards, even though it's a rush deck, and you usually want to just, just dump your hand on the board. Just barf it all over the board. He still has a good amount of cards in hand. Lightning Bolt also redraws. And disables him to, or locks him out of his hero ability, which is pretty damn good. But, you know, that's how the story goes. And that's how One Turn Heal goes. Because, you just go down to basically single digits in terms of HP, total HP. And then, you know, you gain traction and ramp up. Steelnor shuffle. What? He shuffled some... Did he shuffle Eleanor's back? Why? Why? There's not even Reanimate. Like, he doesn't even run Corruption. Help! Why? Why would you shuffle back Eleanor's? It seems like a bad decision. That could be... Okay, Exorcism, that could actually be Test of Time that he cut back there. Just to get rid of that... Forged? Yeah, Forge. Yeah, Test of Time. Deals with that. More value for Eleanor. But it's still a 4/4 Vanguard. So it's still pretty spicy. And gets the Skill Shrine. Another Exorcism. Drops the Fireball. Okay. Two cards left for him. But we have a, well, kind of substantial board for Comsiant. Should have used his zero ability a little bit to get some Malicious out, I would say. 0 mana, so there's no... He doesn't need to be afraid of any shenanigans with Pacifier or anything like that. Eleanor obviously goes diggity down. And drops another Vanguard, goes with the hero ability, so that's 4 creatures. Ray of Righteous... Ooh, that's... Oh yeah, okay, that's lethal. Did I say Ray of Righteousness? Yeah, well, that would also work, but I mean, Holy Radiance obviously would do the trick here, but... He's dead before that happens. He got 3 levels. Hero ability is ready. We'll leave him at 4 mana. That's why you run Advanced Darius, by the way. Because you could just chuck this, which could give you the proper time to actually set up. Even though, you know, now considering that there's Forge and stuff like that and some more artifacts that are pretty damn good in the game, chances could be that Comsiant actually has Detonate in that deck, just to make sure that he has artifact removal. Thanks for the input, Dobby. Thank you very much. I don't even know. Eleanor coming down. Not entirely sure what he would pick. Word of okay. That's 5 HP only, though. But it puts him out of lethal range, I think. I'm too lazy to count. Yeah, it is. Like, he's 1 damage short. Oh, nah. Yeah, well, yeah, he is. He can bump up with Champion's Honor, obviously, but the thing is, he can block with Eleanor. There is the Thaumic with double Z, by the way, if you want to go for street cred. Guards. That could be a little bit spicy now. Let's see, blocks with... Yeah, that guy. Insult to injury. Stupefies it. Forge. I think that's lethal. It might just be lethality. Meme, for sure. Oh, yeah, that too. Now just block with the drunk guy. He's less valuable. 1 turn heal gets crushed a little bit. But yeah, he missed lethal there. If he would have attacked with the drunk guy, then he would have won with the Steel Nor Innkeeper if you want street cred. That's a board that's... I don't think you can do anything about this, to be honest. There's another Eleanor. But what could potentially help you out here? Not even Word of Grace. Okay, yeah, with the reactor. Leaves you at 1 mana, however, if you use the reactor. And if he doesn't miss lethal again, even though I think he did that on purpose, he definitely has this then. And it goes to show you, I mean, yeah, he's down to 0 cards now, which is normal for any rush deck. But he held his own for a little bit, but that thing right here gives you some mid-game presence for Sheezy. And it's just one more thing to make Eleanor basically a little bit more shitty. Not necessarily, because, you know, you want to use Eleanor, obviously, to bounce back Word of Graces, but you also needed to get back Test of Times in order to get rid of the Forges. Which definitely is a little bit of a problem. Extended BM, I think so too, yeah. Now that was bad, we want 1 turn heal to win. That's the main deal here. Yeah, okay. Well, oh, okay. Okay. Doubt him. Doubt him for... Wait, Comsiant. Comsiant, you don't do this. Exactly. We go with the Falaba meme. No, no, no. We don't play 2 rush decks here, Comsiant. Oh, actually, yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know, man is my teammate, you know? Nothing but love to him, especially because he plays 1 turn heal. But Mono Dominion is a no, no, no from this guy right here. So if he gets destroyed by 2 rush decks, that's a little bit of a meme. And I can actually get behind this. Yeah. I don't get the word in my head that I need right now. Fuck it. Mono Dominion might be getting crushed. Maybe. We're gonna see if Rage Rush can hold its own. Something of doubt. I just can't get the right exact word in my head for some reason, because I don't know. We have the first Scarab. That's something that I haven't seen Mono Dominion do. Oh yeah, by the way, first bite of this thing right here, because Mono Dominion. Oh boy. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. Woo. Okay, we have the Boar Rider. Oh Jesus. Okay, I didn't know it was that spicy. Getting rid. Whew. Getting rid of the Scarab. Helm of Dominion. Ah, Jesus Christ. Oh shit. Whoa. Everything cool. Okay, so Helm's the Boar Rider. Oh, we have Slave Hunter. Okay. That could be interesting. Wait, how does it work again? Is it with, target emblems? Yeah. Okay, it is. So if you kill something with the target emblem, you get the Slave Hunter online. That's what it was, right? Yep. Oh, that was... Ooh, that was not... Oh, that was not good. Oh, that was not good. Woo! I survived. Just a little bit. Yeah, I shouldn't have... It's a bad idea to do this during a live stream, to be honest. But, you know, might as well torture myself even more, I guess. Fate's Touch. On the Tortured Orc, so it gets rid of that. It also keeps the Boar Rider. But I don't know if... I mean, yeah, okay. I get the idea why you would use Berg in this whole thing. Because you have double chop. And you can also deal damage to the creatures that way. And maybe, potentially get Slave Hunter on online sooner with that. Makes sense. But I don't know if I would call this control. Like, you don't go up 4 aspects, I think. But, oh well. Now what I was about to say, maybe there's also Forge in there? Maybe 2 value copies in the Order deck? Jesus Christ. Maybe 2 value copies in there and then 2 more here, just to distribute some more emblems. Could be a thing. And he actually gets the Scarab for himself. And he also has Rune of Fire. The Madman. So it's like a target emblem deck, maybe? I sense some spice. Mostly in my mouth, however. I think I abandoned the challenge. Cataclysm. So that deals with the entire board. Also something that I haven't seen in Mono Dominion in a while. I mean, you have so many new cards. Of course you just play the Of course you just play the regular crap. Wilderness Guardian. I wanted to play Broccoli again, by the way. And I think Wilderness Guardian is actually pretty damn good in a deck because you just gain board presence in basically 2 turns with Broccoli, which is pretty damn cool. Also with Vegetation Blockade and whatnot. So that card I'm really intrigued by. Oh yeah, and that card, Cannonade, by the way. With the new additions of target emblems, that card is gonna be like 4-offs in every order deck, or in every deck that runs like target emblems. That's gonna be spicy soon. He is on a good streak at the moment. And I don't know, man, it's in a little bit of a kerfuffle due to this. Ugh. Okay, I sit out the next... I sit out the next bite of this because it's actually not Mono Dominion. It's actually Wisdom Dominion. So, I'm good. Not sure if I follow him each and every round because I want to see, like, also some different decks. Because, you know, the update was pretty damn significant. And just wanted to see, like, how many different decks people have come up with. Oh my god! Melvina! Told you. Melvina coming down with the 3 Bloodhounds. And then we have double... No, not double chop, never mind. Okay. Invokes the Wilderness Guardian. Massive Assault. Ooh boy, it's gonna hurt. Target emblem on the Boar Rider. Goes haywire with the Bloodhound. Here we freaking go. That was pretty damn sweet. And of course the thing is unstoppable. So it just goes right through that. Just goes right through Lord Kappa. Melvina, that... My god. Melvina with the 3 Bloodhounds and Massive Assault is actually damn legit. I totally missed... I think he double chopped, actually. Yeah, he double chopped. So he could actually kill off whatever it was with the 1-2 Bloodhound. Nice. And of course, Mono Dominion. I mean, of course, the minion with the helm of fucking bullshit. Whoops. With the beautiful Purge mask. with the meme mask. Puts it on the Wilderness Guardian, so he fights on the wrong side of life. But that was a pretty sweet play. I love that one. Melvina dealing the damage. Dealing the damage again. Oh my god, that's actually... Okay, that's funny. Just get him down to 5 so we can attack him with the Bloodhounds, I guess. Was it 5? Yeah. That's pretty damn nice. He also has 1 card in hand. Oh, for the extra burn with like a fireball or something? Like, there's nothing you can do against this. Like, you just deal, he just deals damage, however much damage he wants. Cleanse on Melvina. So maybe okay, I guess he assumed that there was a fireball in Comsion's hand, which could be the case, because that would have been lethal. It's still lethal with the Bloodhound though. So, yeah, he wanted to prevent lethal obviously here, but the problem is if that Bloodhound attacks and there is 1 fireball in his hand, it's still game. It's a Rocky. Wait. No, just ignore them. They are both slaves. They can't even... Or can they? They can't block, right? They're both slaves. Okay, we get Life Force Essence. Into... I think that was a mistake. Couldn't he just went face? Oh, well, okay, he doesn't... well, he has lethal with Massive Assault. But they were both slaves. They couldn't even have blocked in the first place, right? Not entirely sure here. But he gets 2 Bloodhounds. So 2 blockers, obviously. Stalls him for a little bit longer. He gives him a Might Emblem here, but... Yeah, well, that's... Yeah. Kinda... Well, he didn't actually need to. Because now he's even more of a threat. But okay, use the 2 life forces for Bloodhounds. Trying to grab a Melvina? Maybe. Yep, it's gonna be a Melvina. That girl though. Elf Assassin for Shizzle. Gets the 3 Bloodhounds right away. And that's a reasonable board now. Goes for the target emblem. He has 5 energy on this. I see what he tries to do there, though, because this thing can just, you know, each hero loses 2 life, and then also we have Wilderness Guardian and can deplete a hero's total HP without the enemy being able to do anything, so that is actually damn legit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's how it looks like. Okay, that's interesting. And that deals with the Rocky. But he is still at 4 HP, so 2 fireballs just seal his fate, basically. Murderous Chieftain. Okay. Just plays it normally. I think that was actually the idea, like the Lucy V kind of way of playing. I said almost Mono Dominion. Playing that. Oh, gets rid of the helm, so he gets back... Oh, gets back Wilderness Guardian. Deals damage to the face, 3 HP. That's a fireball, my friends. It's not. Psyched. I was pretty damn sure that was a fireball. And I think, I don't know, man, also just gasped for a second. They're like... Huh? But nope, not yet. Now, Chieftain against the Wilderness Guardian. Obviously a weakened one, so not that much of a threat. Wait, it could be lethal? Wait, it's 2 mana. 3 mana. 6, 9, 12. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12. 8. Yeah, that's the... No, he could have... He had lethal. Well, he would have also killed himself. Never mind. Yeah, it's each hero loses 2 life. I was about to say, he could have... If that wouldn't be the case, if it would just deal 2 damage to the enemy, that would have been exact lethal with the amount of mana that he had. But yeah, of course, he also would have killed himself, so we can't really use it to its full potential. He might as well use it once, because, you know, just 1 damage could be a thing. Oh. And that's game. Yeah, just use it once more. There we go. Mono Dominion crushed Comsiant 1-0. He goes on to the next round. Rage Dominion. Very interesting deck. Very interesting deck. I like that one. Good old Melvina. Already putting in work, my friends. We have Wildblade and Toric, which is also already done. What else do we have here? Baka 9. Sure. And we have Grand Meme Union for Baka 9. That's pretty damn cool. Against... Oh, yikes. Angels. We have an Antriola. An Antriel on the board. I was about to say Andriola. Antriel and Celestial Prophecy, and he won. Wait, you are the... Yeah, Tame, you're the newcomer. Jesus. Alright. Trusting in the Angels, I see. Not bad. Did he win? Tame won! 2-1 against Baka 9. Jesus, congratulations. That was pretty good. Sadly, we didn't. We just caught a glimpse of it. But I think I'm gonna watch him next game again. Let's check Lucy Bizzle. And Andrio Lizzle. Since I basically name-dropped him. One of my favorite decks. That's disgusting. Just saying, because, you know, I played against that, I think, twice. In ranked. And I lost twice horribly against it, and I fucking despised him for it. But it's actually pretty fun casting that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna. I got you next. I got you next round, fam. We're gonna cover Tame again. See how he fares. Lucy B. He changed. Yeah, he changed into Advanced Zash right here. For Andriola, we have Burke Band, and we have how is he called again? Coronis. Coronis and okay, another guy with basic Alexa. And Advanced Espina Falling from Grace. Which to that, pretty good. Like it. It happens, Mr. Raven, it happens. Just crush the next rounds. Maybe we get a 3-way tie again. Could be a thing. So Lucy Whistle with Wisdom Corruption, which is also not something that I'm particularly fond of, but it's alright. And Andriola with Corruption Dominion on Coronis. So just like pretty weak creatures, going for flesh sculptures, going for like a massive amount of board with zombies, probably. Could be a thing. But he has, which is the weird part, the flesh sculpture mineral on... Alright, there we go. On the front side... Oh, okay, it's a horse deck. Gotcha. But one of the flesh sculptures is gonna die if he attacks, because, you know, there's a Death Curse Shaman. Let's see what he gets. He gets stuff from his own deck, however. We know that for sure. But the question that we can't see at the moment is how much mana does he have? He has There's 1 mana left, and that's the Phasean Mercenary, and that's the horse, my friends. That's the freaking horse. And yeah, one of the flesh sculptures, that's for sure, is gonna die. Because you can't let them run rampant like this. There we go. Wasn't it before that? Wasn't it usually the way that when one flesh sculpt... If there are 2 flesh sculptures out, one dies, that they summon 2 zombies? Wasn't that the thing? I thought it was the case, but apparently not. Alright, Lucy Vizzle. That's a board. And it's a problem, obviously. He could go up level. The only thing that would survive from Firestorm, he drew, would be the horse. Which would be 3 damage, which wouldn't be too bad. He also only has 2 cards left in hand, Andriola. And you know, I mean, taking 3 damage, or taking, how much does he have on the field right now? 12, which is lethal. 3 damage sounds a little bit more tame. Pun intended. Only from out of the creature. Ah, yeah, okay, got it. Yeah. Ah, okay, uses Underground Mace. Never mind. Okay, you're good. Yeah, there we go. That was the effect that I meant. Would be insane, but it would be fun. Yeah, but I mean, it's just... You basically... If that would be the case, you basically would just trade. It would still be a 2-2 on the board, but only with 1 speed, which I think I could get behind. Down to 5 HP. Soul Raven. Oh, diluted Dispo. Andriola, you're a good guy. I fucking love this card. I played it in Corrupted Vampires. It's freaking awesome if you have Corruption and Dominion, because it's a flying +1/+1 basically. It's freaking awesome, and Lifebound. It's nice. Pretty damn good. And of course also a buffed up little Raven right here. And Lucy Whistle on 5 HP. Again with a board that just doesn't seem to die. Both are both already won 1 game. Puts down another Underground Mace. Another Underground Billy Mace. Question is, okay, he has Sanctum on cooldown, so he can't really use that. Horse is probably the biggest problem. The other ones, everything that has 3 HP is not a big threat. It kind of is if you're only on 5 HP, obviously. And if you don't have Holy Radiance. But, or, like, Capitalism. But for basically Mono Corruption. Like a double Word of Pain would do something. Would prevent a lot of damage. But... now you would only take 3 damage. Both zombies would be gone. The Raven would be gone. Diluted Despo would do 1 damage. And the horse would also... oh, well, horse also would only do 1 damage for double Word of Pain. Would be 2 damage. So you would be down to 3. But apparently it doesn't have that. Shaman could help. Infernal Trip... yeah, well, the 2 zombies. No-brainer. But the horse is going through. And Despo is coming through, so that's lethal. Yeah, 0 mana. Add insult to injury. Cleanse on the Death Curse Shaman. And that's game for Andriola. 2-1 against Lucy V. That was the wrong tournament. Wait, what the hell is going on here? There. That's kind of interesting. Only Double Word and Shorten playing in the Conquest at the moment because everyone else dropped to play in Masters, I guess. That's interesting. All right. Which round are they in? Round 3. So there's probably 1 more round? Could be. That's interesting. All right. That was round 1. Pretty interesting so far. Pretty interesting decks. Tame. I claim Tame. Because I want to see them angels. And if they get banned, I'm going to be a little bit angry. So next round, we have Authentic against Comsiant. We have Lilaris against Toric. That's pretty damn good also. Comsiant against Andriola. No, wait. Comsiant against Authentic. Andriola against Geronimo. Tame against Lucy V. That's pretty good. Bacchanal against Ginger Raven. And I don't know, man, against Braba 20. Wildblade against Sen Jesus. Sen Jesus also lost. Well, there go my winnings. Lyris won. Good. So that's 1 for sweepstakes. I just fucking suck at sweepstakes, it seems. Let's see. Because I always forget. Where are my picks? Ah, there we go. So Geronimo. Okay, he has 1 point. Okay, Geronimo and Lyris are still in. Yep. The only one that is out is Sen Jesus. Okay. Gotcha. And we go in for Tame for this one. Because we only saw the angels. Gonna be interesting to see what other spice he also brought to the table. And it's also a pretty good game, I would say. Tame, Lucy V. Also, Lucy V brought some pretty interesting stuff. The fuss bowed down to my will. Pretty good. That's what I wanted to hear. Make it spicy, friends. Make it spicy. Game's already started. Authentic also sounds pretty interesting. Comsiant going haywire this time. Also, I wanted to check out Geronimo, to be honest, because Geronimo usually plays shamans. Maybe next round. No, don't. Just play. Dude, just play however you want to play. Don't bend your ways and, you know, just play however you wanted to play. And turn off the stream, for fuck's sake. Or just mute it. Just focus on the game. So we have Tame. A little bit of a rhyme here. Against Lucy Whistle, we have Angels against... Well, Armin could be anything. But I think that was the whole Underground Maze shenanigans. So, like... Yeah, like... Wisdom, Corruption, kinda. Banned Keanu Reeves, and he still has Naiva out. That was obviously Rage Rush. And... Another Armin deck, so that could also be anything. Yeah, I mean, that statement coming from me doesn't mean anything, basically. So, okay, it's Wisdom Dominion. I didn't have a chance because the game was over so fast. I didn't really get the chance to see everything. But, yeah, the whole thing, it's also the thing with vampires. Playing Angels is a little bit finicky. Because it's like, okay, you play Rage, you got pretty good angels there with the Angel of Retribution, but also with Wisdom, you have Seluxio, which is pretty damn good. In Corruption, you have Fallen Angel and the Corrupted Angel, that I forgot its name. Like, there's just so many options that... They are just too much... What's the word? Like, splattered across all of the colors, which is a little bit of a problem. And it's also the problem for... vampires, because you have Wisdom, you have, how was it even called? I totally forgot. But, yeah, the Wisdom vampire, but then in Corruption, you have Diluted Dispo, which gives you a good early game presence and stuff like that, so... More vampires for Dominion that are actually viable, basically, is what I'm saying. If cool, make it happen. We can't stand for this. But, yeah, he goes for Angel of Retribution right here. Kills off Death Curse Shaman. gets 2 HP and loses it right away. And that thing also can put a little bit of a speed bump into the whole angel thing. The good old Curse of Raisha, especially if there are multiple ones out. Already took some damage thanks to New Horizons. Triangelica has already been used. And next turn... Yep. Now, well, yes. If he goes up Aspect and doesn't go for, like, a Trigon, then there could be the first... call. We're gonna see what kind of provider he has, if it's good connection or bad connection in this game. Also a little bit of a problem with Angels. Lots of orange jizzle. But we know for sure, by the way, that there's an Entriel in there, which is pretty terrifying. And it's pretty safe at the moment as well, because... Okay, goes up for New Horizons, another Order. At the moment, it's actually pretty damn safe. Oh. Ah. It doesn't look good. It looks kind of good. Looks kind of good. Protector of the Innocent. Protects itself, basically, at the moment. I was about to say, it's pretty much safe, but the problem is now, I don't know how Underground Maze really works. If he can sack this and go up an Aspect with a Shrine. I think he can. And that would deal with the Protector. And the Protector isn't really protected. But... Nah, it doesn't work, never mind. So yeah, Protector is safe. Can go in for 4 beats, potentially. Maybe. It's a little bit tough to deal with if you play basically Mono Dominion. Splitting Headache. That's kind of ass. That's what I would say. It's just Splash and maybe Corruption for Angels. So you can get back... So you can use Reanimate and then, you know, get the whole Triangelica meme going. We're gonna see what he shuffles in there, though. Cannonade and Arrow Barrage. Okay. Alright. The only problem is that he gets Sanctum out next turn, so he needs to put at least one more Angel on there. At the very least. Also, hero ability, one more turn until he can use his trusty old phone provider again. Okay, goes beats first. Just textbook card game plays here. Okay, what you got? Got the cleanse. Okay. Okay, to get... Wait, what? Alright. Not to get rid of anything on the board, but for the 1 mana effect. I was about to say, like, just cleanse the Curse of Raisha, but that's a little bit odd. Okay. Well, okay, he saves 4 mana. Well, that Protector is gonna die now, that's for sure, because there's gonna be Sanctum. That was odd. Was that just for the card draw? But I mean, if you would use it for the actual good effect, then it also would have given you card draw, so I don't really get the appeal behind that. Like, you gave him a card back, basically. We're gonna see how that pans out. New Horizons for good old Lucy V. And obviously there's the Sanctum, and that is gonna come down now. Maybe? Possibly. There we go. Sanctum, and that's it. The Protector can't protect. With a double Z. So hero ability is up again. Goes for the card draw. 6 mana. Let's see how the reception is. Pretty damn good, Seluxiazel. Damn good. Damn good. And yes. The Guardian of the Faithful, the two most disgusting angels in existence, possibly. Jesus Christ. Okay, 3, that's also insult to injury 3 speed. That's disgusting. And let's see how Lucy Fizzle can deal with that. He has wisdom, but I think that's basically not for any spells. I'm pretty sure that's only for the Catacomb Keeper. So for a Mono Corruption, you see how much pain that causes me in my brain. Insane in the membrane, definitely. And well, Infernal Tribute, I think he has that in this deck, I think. So yeah, that could deal with it. But I think that's about it. Reanimate. Oh, into Bezarok. But I think that's 3. Yeah, so he's good. He still has Seluxio out. But would you trade for Seluxio? Probably not. Probably not. And also the question is, do you have Namir's Blessing in there? Because that is kind of needed, maybe? Because that definitely makes sure that Seluxio doesn't leave the board anytime soon. Another New Horizons takes a little bit more damage from the curse, but thankfully it's only 1, so he doesn't deal too much damage with this. Ray of Righteousness out here with that Bezzy. And another Trigon. Oh, Trigon, okay. For the 4/4 Seluxio going haywire. Down to 12 HP, Lucy V. Angels coming back here strong. Interesting. And so far, damn good luck with Angelic Call, because every time I used to play against this back in the day, when I played against Angels, they almost never hit. And that's gonna be an Angel of Retribution. Is there a 3 mana Angel in this particular one? Because that could be game, if there is. Now, well, never mind. He can't use it at the moment because it needs 1 more aspect. There's another Angel of Retribution. That's a meme. And if he attacks now, then he has the game. Then he has game next turn with Celestial Prophecy. Another one deals with the Sexibus. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. That is hype, my friends. That is freaking hype. Tamed up to 15 HP against Lucy V. 9 HP. We have a Seluxio, a buffed up Seluxio. 4/4 out. We have a Angel of Retribution. We have 2 more. I fucking love this. Oh, Suffocate. Great board clear from Lucy V. Back and forth here. Nice. He almost had the game here. 1 more aspect was needed for Celestial. No, wait, he had it, didn't he? Not sure why he couldn't activate it then. Oh, well, yeah, he had only 2 angels out. Duh. Of course. So a little bit of a problem now. He lost 2 pretty crucial things. One of them being Seluxio. Seluxio just shuts down Armin so much, it's not even funny anymore. Also, given Namir's Blessing also wouldn't have really protected him there. And we have... He didn't play anything? Tame? Still on 8 mana. Okay. In the meanwhile, Lucy Whistle pumping up 4 aspects, 6 mana, 6 cards also. The Unholy Trinity. And the good old Mezzy. Yeah, drops down New Horizons, doesn't really need that. Double Mesme. Pacify. Okay. Seems Flare, for sure. Double Mezzy is pretty damn disgusting, though. And we have Holy Radiance for the damage right away. Double Curse of Rush, however, is definitely not a good thing. But that clears... no Valley. Basically just toss the card away. Never a pretty sight. 1 more card left, 6 mana. Could go for hero ability, I mean, why not? Even though... well, maybe not, because he still has Sanctum. could get rid of the angel right away, whatever he puts down. And that's not how you set up the chain reaction, obviously. Biggest problem is he couldn't go off for mana here and draw. Because you need a little bit of mana to actually get the chain going, obviously. And 9 mana, potentially next turn, might not be enough. Because obviously Celestial Prophecy is a little bit heavy on the mana. But now that I think about it, by the way, you can actually just manipulate the 2 curses that Lucy V has out. If you have 2 Angels of Retribution, just to get them to come online faster, basically. But I think Lucy V knows that as well and tries to make sure that doesn't happen. But yeah, it looked really damn good for Tame. Like, no way to come back for Lucy V, but Lucy V just turned the game around in a heartbeat. Basically with Suffocate and Word of Pain. So definitely a good play. Reincarnate. Gets 6 HP back, 15 HP. Oh, it's spicy, man. It's definitely spicy. Goes for basic Darius. So the basic transformation for Armin. His second pair of pants, basically, considering how often we see him change into basic Darius. Not many shrines left also for Tame. Passes the turn. I think you might want to build up some angels now. Eleanor. I stand corrected then. It's a little bit more than... Oh! Discard! Discard, especially from this card. That's what you use Eleanor for. It's basically like a little bit of a discard deck also. That's... Alright. I can get behind that. That's something that you don't see every day. Like, basically discard, Mono Corruption. It's still stuck in my brain. Against Angels. We are rocking and rolling now. And he also amasses a pretty substantial hand at the moment, Lucy V. And I think the instant he sees that Tame is getting some cards in his hand, it's just another Eleanor into Splitting Headache. Possibly. Another Catacomb Keeper. So that's... What? 2 cards? Since he has to discard 1? Or was it 3? That's 2. Overall, it's 2. Yeah. It's 3 and then discard 1. And we have Bezarok, Sexibus in there. Those are the 2 heavy hitters that he has in the graveyard at the moment. He goes in for 7 damage. Maybe he doesn't even want to attack until he actually gets a substantial board. Bad reception for Angelic Call. That leads me to believe that he has another angel in hand. But of course you can't play that because, you know, Soul Prison is a thing. So yeah, that's 7 damage. I was about to say, Bezarok goes for the Death Rattle effect. He could swing... Oh, Giara. He could swing in now, but yeah, he wants to make sure that he kills him in one blow so he doesn't even get the Angels of Retribution online. Which could help him out. Hero ability, Angelic Call on cooldown. Lucy V also gets hero ability next turn again. We have 10 mana, only 2 cards however for Tame, and Lucy V gains some cards thanks to the 2 Catacomb Keepers. There's the Ray on Giara. Yeah, can't kill off Bezarok. That would be suicidal. But still resigned. Fight to the death, my friend. That's usually what you should do. But okay. Angel's almost successful again, which is definitely definitely nice to see. And we go for the second round between Tame and Lucy V. Well, there it is. Spectating from Lucy V this time around. And we have... We're gonna see what we have with Lucy V. Maybe Care Bears, maybe Hate Bears. Could be both. Could be Rage Nature also. since that one card that I totally forgot its name is kind of OP. And if Tame wins this, we're gonna see Angels again. So, that could be something. Let me actually check real quick, by the way, which level good old Tame has right here. Level 42. Okay. And Brabba 20 with level 14. Not the newest newcomer or something. Good old Tame. And that's the new shrine, the new resource shrine for, what was it, Nature Order? Nature Wisdom. Oh, so that could be, I was about to say one turn heal. That could be, Grand Meme Union, actually. Okay. Let's see where this is going. Even though, I want to make a Grand Meme Union deck myself. I saw that from the guy that played King Walt, that played last Masters, first time in Masters, who played that Order Nature Grand Meme Union. I definitely want to make that deck because, you know, Fae of Charm and stuff like that is pretty damn sweet. Basically, no one plays it, so I definitely want to check. Well, I want to try that out and see if it works. So we have the double resource shrine. How's that thing even called again? Library of Life, that's what it was. Go full on meme and play library guards, 4 value copies alongside with this. That would make sense. Mesmerizing Spirit. Hits him with his own medicine. Let's see what he discards. Might be some pretty spicy stuff, considering that he takes so long. Gets a Frost Elemental. Yeah, so far it still could be anything. But I would assume that it's going to be Grand Meme Union. If a wall is coming out, then we kind of know for sure. Power okay, Power Discharge right away. Alright. Triple Library of Life. Alright then. And we have Tombs on Curve. Perfect play. Didn't even have to spark for it, since Lucy Whistle takes some time to set up here, but seems like he is preparing for something really big. That's what she said. And there we have him. There we have him. The Wilderness Guardian. It's Coyote Peterson. If anyone checks out Brave Wilderness on YouTube. But not the 4th library. The symmetry is all messed up now. Another Mesmerizing Spirit. Ah, there was the last Library of Life. Deceptful, definitely. Alright. I have this thing all messed up here. Alright, there we go. So let's see what Lucy V has planned here. Hero ability is obviously up for 4 mana. Well, down to 2. Okay, apparently he can get the Wilderness Guardian online. We have the Wall. And we have a Unicorn. Deals with the Tombs. Nice. And I think one more is needed. Which he can't, because he's on 0 mana, obviously. So, can't quite get the Wilderness Guardian online. It's one more Nature or Rage creature, and it's obviously going to be a Nature one. Since it's Nature Wisdom. Gets the Venerated Unicorn off of the board, and the Wall as well, maybe. Unless he has something else planned, but I don't think there's anything that he can do at 0 mana exactly. Exactly. But I'm pretty sure that Tame has more than 1 Tombs in his deck. Summoner Druid. Apparently just drew that, because otherwise he would have just played it together with Reverence last turn. And we have the Life Force Essence out with another Wall. That's a board. And it's another Wall also. And Life Force could be a problem. When is this thing gonna get invoked? Oh, at 4. So 1 more. And deals 2 damage to everything. So that would obviously kill off Summoner Druid, but it also would kill the entire enemy board as well. Would leave him, obviously, still up. No, would also kill the Life Force if he doesn't play another creature. Well, Life Force is dead down anyways, thanks to Obnoxious Fumes, double Obnoxious. And then deals with the wall. And obviously you want to freeze the second one. Yep. So that's a frozen board. And now it depends on what he puts down next. Good old Lucy V. 2 more rounds until Reverence is back up. But he's still in a good position. 18 HP. Can deal a maximum of 6. A minimum of 0 if he gets the Wilderness Guardian online this turn. It's not a nature creature, so yeah, there it is. Oh! 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 Lucy V, you're my man. The Fae of Charm hitting the board. Here we go. Nice. I love it. Fae of Charm is just the best card in the game. Fae of Charm is awesome. Lucy V, that's how you do it. Jesus Christ. Nice. Okay. Wilderness Guardian also deals with the entire enemy board right here. And is now online a 5-4, protected by a 4-0 wall. And also, we have good old Bay, Fae of Charm right here. As a 2-1, gets killed by basically everything in the book. But if you still have it on the board, it's so damn good. Ah, it's so damn nice. Ah, it's good. Before I know it was a 1-1, which was just even more terrible, but now the 2-1 buff might actually help out. And the Unholy Trinity now for a Tame. 6 out of 6 mana with 6 cards in hand, never mind. Reincarnate into... Oh, Advanced there is this time, alright. Goes for the shock, stalls for 1 turn. Alright. Sadly, obviously, nothing for him to follow that up with, for now. But yeah, also leaves Lucy V renderless, unable to do anything at the moment. Devourer. Let's see if we can follow that up with something. Reverence is coming up next turn, and that is going to be really damn terrifying. Especially considering that he just used Hero Ability, and that has a cooldown of 3 turns for Tame. But we're gonna see how he tries to deal with this little board right here. It's a 5-4 Wilderness Guardian, a 6-6 Devourer, and obviously a Fae of Charm that is gonna hit his own face if he doesn't do anything against the Fae, which he does. That kind of sucks. But, well. So he has 1 blocker out with the Sexibus. That is not gonna do much, I would assume. Reverence, so he has at least 1 creature in hand. Exactly. And it's a pretty disgusting one. Ancient Trend. Into Jungle Death Trap. Into... see if he draws something else. But those 2 draws are pretty much disgusting. Disgusting ink. Oh, and he has the Bounce Shrine. But what would you bounce? Nothing at the moment, I would assume. Not really. Could use Wilderness to deal 1 damage to a creature or hero, but it doesn't really necessarily need to. Summoner Druid is out. That's up at 3 energy. Freezes the Sexibus. Kills off the Sexibus with the Wilderness Guardian and goes in for a massive 10 damage. Down to 15 for Tame. That hurt for sure. Uses Library of Life for card draw, since he obviously used a spell. The Power Discharge, to be precise. And also leaves Summoner Druid in the front line, which is a little bit surprising. Ah, yeah, that definitely hit him hard. Jungle Death Trap is also out to prevent basically anything that he could potentially play next turn. To just negate it being played in the first place, unless he has anything, any kind of effect that triggers when he comes into play. Double Obnoxious? Yeah, Double Obnoxious at one creature is always something that is... You don't want to do it, and if you have to do it, it's just, nah, I don't wanna. And that's, I think that's game. Wait, 6, 11, yeah, now it's lethal, yeah. It was 12 HP before, but now, thanks to that Swift Devourer of Worlds, it's a little bit more. Was a cool game, Tame. You held your own surprisingly well. I didn't actually anticipate that. That was pretty nice to spectate. Hang in there and play those angels, dude. They're gonna bring you the meme. So we have time to cover Geronimo and Andriola. Let's see if he brings White Tixies. Comes out. He does. He plays Shamans. There we go. And we have environmentally friendly soldiers for Andriola. That is a thing again. Nice. Do you have any of the new cards in the graveyard already? Nope. For Geronimo? Yep. Fate's Touch. Apparently good in Shamans. And we have Symbol of Growth on the Militia. Is that lethal? That's 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 9 damage. Yeah, should be. Yeah. Leaves him at 2. It's not red soldiers, so he doesn't have Fireball. So he's safe from that. Might want to kill off the Militia. Yeah, it's the only thing you can kill off. He's at 5 mana, potentially 6 if he sparks. And if he uses Shrine here, obviously. But only 1 totem out. He already won 1 game. So we might get the 3rd one right here. So we get to see a full Shamans game again. And we get the Junkyard Priest. Obviously goes for Swift. He needs to put down another creature, however, because obviously if he leaves one that's lethal, marked by the gods. Yikes. Yeah, I think that's game. Ah, that doesn't look good. Spark into Eternal Servants. Could help. Maybe. I guess. Well, if he has Symbol, then it's game, but if not, he might be good. Yeah, but Symbol basically kills him. That's when you need Tornado Outbreak. And also, by the way, no Mono Dominion to be seen by neither Andriola nor Geronimo. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And Geronimo definitely now known for for Shamans, that's for sure. Another Might Emblem for the Spellbreaker. Shuffles. Why do you shuffle creatures back into the enemy's graveyard? Into the enemy's deck, I mean. It seems counterproductive, to say the least. He still has mana left, so he can use Stupefy on one of the Eternal Servants. Which he might do. Yeah. Might as well. Pretend 1 more HP from coming into his bank. So it's only 1, so he is at 3 HP. Has 3 totems out. 5 cards. 5 cards. That too, but 6 mana next, possibly. Because the only reason you would go up 1 more additional Rage aspect is obviously the Totem of Rocknock. I think that's how it's called. Another servant. Alright. Didn't go for card draw yet. Like, didn't play a shrine yet. To be precise. I think that tells me he has Raki Tribe Mystic. If he contemplates, because he doesn't use zero ability, but he has it. So that could be a thing. And it will also block. Could also kill something. Could also kill the Steel Nor, however. Since the other ones are exhausted. And it couldn't interfere. Yeah, there it is. Called it! Rocky Tribe Mystic for Geronimo. But still, I don't think he actually used the shrine in this one. Oh, guards. Top 10 enemy betrayals. That could just be enough for lethal now. Unless he has, especially if he has another Steel Nor. That can prevent some healing. Now he's up to 1 mana, but there's obviously nothing that he can really play at 1 mana. So he lets 1 damage go through. Yeah, the other things have to block. He resigned, Andriola with the win. Wasn't necessarily over just yet, however, I would say. You know, as I always state, fight to the death. Andriola now with Burke. We're gonna see what it is. Could be Burkening Rage, could be like some sort of rush thing that we saw previously. And Geronimo, obviously, with the good old shamans. And by the way, just totally forgot to mention this. Obviously, if there is no beer in this stream, then it's not a giant stream. But today, I'm gonna go a little bit away from that. So no beer today, but next time maybe. But it's still a giant stream nonetheless. And it's a potentially Rage Rush from Andriola. What else is new? Also Coronis. So there could be like that Dominion corruption control thing, which is pretty interesting to see. And Geronimo won with Amen, and his Burke got banned. Also got the Arctic Shelter. So got the extra card draw from the skill shrine here. Didn't decide on level or mana just yet, Geronimo. Okay, that's the second skill shrine, Mausoleum. So only one more, which is obviously the Mountain Sanctuary, and he is set in that regard. But yeah, that's normal for shamans also. Also the same with one turn heal, you just take a little bit of a beating in the beginning, and then when you are in single digits HP wise, that's usually when the game picks up for you. Even at 4 mana, shamans can do a lot. And people usually underestimate that, and it's pretty damn terrifying. But you might want to consider putting down some totems, because that Fia is not gonna get any more cooperative. Darius, that's a pretty good one. Totem of Tortures. Drains for 1, got the good old death curse out. Obviously, swiftness would have been better, so because, you know, the lizards can't block, and then he could have just gotten rid of the Fia and of one lizard. Because I think he's gonna pretty much, or not, run one lizard, I was about to say, into the death curse. But apparently not. But yeah, he's going for Fia, pretty sure. Because you can't let Fia grow. But I think he actually gets... No, he stays at 1 energy. Yeah, because it was end of turn. He killed a lizard and kept Fia on the board. Ah, well, yeah, okay, you can use Mausoleum anyways to kill off Fear. Yeah, makes sense. So that tells me that he might have another Shaman, and it might just be a Death Curse Shaman. Going up one aspect, probably Rage next, and then dropping down another Death Curse with the ability would be the exact amount of mana that he needs. Ball Rider also pretty damn terrifying now. But yeah, good old trusty Rage Rush for Andreola under Burke. Under a disguise, under a lie, basically. Doesn't make it too apparent by not picking good old Zashi boy. And now, obviously, it's time for Geronimo to show what he can do here. Yeah, I would assume just like one Rage aspect, put down another Death Curse. In combination, obviously, with Mausoleum. Mausoleum kills off Fear. And Fear... Well, for 2 damage, I would say, yeah, don't waste it on a Death Curse. Just go face with that. But he actually uses it for mana. Mausoleum. Yeah, there it is. Death Curse into Fear. Let's see. Oh, well, she can't even go. Yeah. Okay, because he doesn't come on the board before she deals damage. Makes sense, so Beans. And now he is at 4 mana, which is a lot. Definitely, for Shamans. Goes for the card draw again. Deals with the Death Curse with the Lizard, which he is also going to kill, pretty sure. Obviously. Kills off the Lizard. Yup. And a Tortured Orc. Yeah, just standard, plain old Rage Rush for Andreola. Not something that I subscribe to, but I mean, it's alright. I can let that slide. Even though the song from Corrupt says I can't let that slide, but that's besides the point. Double Eternal Servants, which he definitely has a heart for, good old Geronimo. Seems to be a necessity now at this point for Shamans. To put those fellas in. But yeah, nothing really to compete with Andreola. He also doesn't have any totems out besides one. So that is obviously pretty damn weak. He also doesn't have the Mountain Sanctuary Shrine, which also sucks a little bit. He saved up 2 mana. Could be a Fireball. Double Chop. Deals with Servants. 2 damage for Andreola, but also 2 HP right away for Mr. Geronimo. Goes face. And Fate's Touch. Alright. Maybe even Marked by the Gods. Because, you know, in conjunction with the new cards, especially with Fates, it's pretty damn good. Basically a free kill. For, I think, 4 mana in total. 2 for Fate's Touch and 2 for Marked by the Gods, yeah. Dragon Assault. Alright. Something that you only see in Shamans at the moment. But definitely pretty legit board clear. Totem of Swiftness, so he probably has a Junkyard Priest. Doesn't play anything, stays at 5 mana, Andreola. Could be a snack. Most likely be a snack. I mean, Serpent. Let's hope Ginger Raven doesn't watch at the moment. Because we all know Void Touch subordinates are snacks. Flame Serpents are serpents. Fuck. I said serpent. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, Mr. Raven. Nah, that's a meme. That's not the real Raven. Get your head in the game. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I just had a little bit of a brain fart. So 5 mana on Geronimo. That's also something that we haven't seen in a while, by the way, because everyone played that crappy ass Mono Dominion, and there was just one guy with like 12 mana, where the other one was at 5 or 4 mana at best. And here we have actually an actual even playing field. And he has Mountain Sanctuary, actually. Also used the ability to draw a card, obviously one mana less, thanks to that. But Mountain Sanctuary is on display. I'm not playing right now. Bullshit. That's what I'm calling on that. Bullshit. You have to scout out your enemies, my friend. And, you know, consolidate yourself while you're not playing one turn heal like a normal human being. I don't know, man. Understood it. He joined the cult, and he's feeling pretty damn nifty at the moment. Totem of Tortures comes out, as well as, yeah, just use up the old totems. It's a Rocky anyways. Totem of Legends also comes out, and he's going the Stall-Y'all route. Oh yeah, Stall-Y'all also plays, by the way. I totally forgot. Might want to check this guy out, see what he cooked up lately. Fireball to the face. Oh, that's a serpent. That's a serpent, my friends. That's a clear sight of a serpent. Is it? It's a cannonade. He didn't play. I think he signed up, didn't he? Well, just Aussie things. Okay, he cannonaded. Didn't have a serpent yet. Maybe he has, but he just wanted to make sure that he clears the board first. Even though he couldn't even have blocked in the first place, but apparently didn't have lethal. It was a Serpent 4, I think. Yeah, so 4 mana plus 3, that would be 7. He needs 7 for lethal for Serpent into Fireball. Serpent. Void Touch Subordinate is the snack. I can just call the Serpent Snake, actually. And then, obviously, the Void Touch Subordinate is a snack. That would make more sense. Okay, Geronimo, 7 HP. As I've stated, pretty normal for Shamans, however, to go that low on HP. Second Totem of Legends. I actually thought that nerf wasn't that bad for Shamans. You know, just giving, like, the Totem of Swiftness of Legends like 1 less energy, but it definitely sucks a lot. Goes for the Swiftness. Double card draw and tortures. One torture actually. Symbol of Fury. Alright, but he still gets the 2 damage, however. So 10 HP for Andriola and Geronimo 6. That's bad. That's really bad, actually. That could be Snake into Fireball now. If there's Snake coming, we know what's coming next. After he attacks. But he has 2 mana left, but I don't think there's anything... Well, there could be a Fireball for Geronimo, which is a killer to the Snake. To Solid Snake. Yes. That's what I meant to say. I'm getting a codec call, sorry. How about we introduce a card, by the way, that's just called Nano Machines? We just have to figure out what it does. Another Cleanse. For the 1 mana. I still don't get the point why people would do this. Just to BM, but apparently he doesn't have the whole Snake Fireball combo now. Or he just smelt that there is a Fireball in Geronimo's hand, because, you know, 2 mana, you don't... Rage does not simply keep 2 mana without having a Fireball. That's somewhere in the Bibble. Potentially, probably not. We have Fia on the board, however. Well, yeah, Fire Blast or a Symbol of Fury would... Nah, well, Symbol of Fury would be bad, but... Because the Tortured Orc would be still on the board. But it's also 2 damage to every spell, obviously, that Geronimo uses, so he might... It might be good for him to think this really through before he does anything. But 8 mana, 5 cards, that's pretty good. It's pretty good for Shamans. So he can do a lot. But obviously the Fia is gonna grow. They grow up so fast these days, it's impossible. I mean, if he has a Junkyard Priest, now is the time to play it. It's a 6/6. That is pretty good. Can't really get much better than this, I would assume. Ooh, Lightning Totem. That could help out. Another Lightning Totem. And there's the Junkyard Priest. Alright, and now he draws. He goes swift. He draws a card. He drains again. He draws. And then he just smacks it. Smack him. Smack that Fia. Smack that Fia in the face. Yeah. That can also happen. Lightning Totem doesn't really need to do that. Keeps the 3 energy on it. 8/8! And that's lethal. And that's why we spectate Geronimo, because of stuff like this. Well, fucking done. Mr. Geronimo, officially, obviously, still the Shaman Master reigns supreme. Very nicely done. Very nicely done. Junkyard Priest to the rescue. Nice. Nice. Definitely. That's why we always make sure to spectate one game from Geronimo, because he is the Shaman Master Supreme. And he actually has 2 points, by the way. He has 2 points. So he is in the race here. Let's see what we have. Oh my god, we have 3 drops. What the hell? Ginger Raven, you madman. Ginger Raven dropped. That's freaking filthy. We have Comsiant against Taurik. Geronimo against Lelairis. Andriola against I Don't Know Man. Lucy Vizzle against Baka 9. Tame against Zen Jesus. That's pretty interesting. And that's pretty much it. Wildblade would have been up against Ginger Raven, but he dipped. And Authentic and Briba 20 also dipped. Okay, we got Comsiant and... Yeah, Comsiant and Taurik. Oh, Comsiant's still in the race, by the way. Comsiant and Taurik, so we go... Do we go for Geronimo again? If there are no complaints, then I think we go for Geronimo again. Because, you know, he's pretty... It's good. It's good. Pretty good. We also have already seen Andriola. We have seen... I Don't Know Man. We have seen Lucy V. We haven't seen Baka 9, I think. But we've seen Lucy V. We've seen Tame. Haven't seen what St. Jesus plays, but... We haven't seen Lelairis yet. And he's one of my picks. Oh yeah, so the only one that is still in for my sweepstakes is, I think, Geronimo. So you better win Masters, dude. Yeah, Lairis lost last game, sadly. And yeah, St. Jesus is out. But at least he plays it out. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. Let's check out Geronimo again. Because that last game was pretty much spice. And we can also check out what Lelairis is up to. But we have 3 2-pointers. So Geronimo basically has to win. And then we have, yeah, 2 3-pointers that would face off in the final. If not, we have 1 3-pointer, and yeah, there could be a toss-up if everything goes wrong. but I suck at math, so I'm not even gonna attempt to predict any shitty outcomes that could happen. So we just stray away from that. And just see whatever happens. Happens, I would say. Whatever happens. Whoops. Happens. That was my stream. Wanted to check out something here. Alright. Yeah, it's for 3 points for Geronimo, so he takes a little bit of time here. We can quickly dip into this one. Where we have Rage Corruption against One Turn Heal. Exactly how it's supposed to be. Ah, of course, yeah, we can't. Yeah, well, that's the problem. We can't see if the game has started, which is a little bit shitty. So yeah, we have to wait until they actually pick. Well, you know, nothing too shabby. Let's hope, because they take a really long time, let's hope that none of them have any disconnect issues or something like that, because they take a sweet long time. Damn! Or someone missed the, you know, proceed to game button or something. That could be a thing. So I think that's a free win, by the way, for a Wild Blade. Yeah, basically. Or did he also drop? I'm not sure. Because he's like in the middle of all the ones that dropped already, so... Not entirely sure about that. But I mean, it leaves us at exactly 10 people, so no one gets a buy. Which is pretty good. But wasn't Stally'all... It's bugging. Ah, yeah, well, that's ass. Oh, I thought you... Oh, Jesus. Don't scare me. I thought you meant it's bugging between Geronimo and Lyris. Ugh. Okay, so yeah, that's also a buy for a Wild Blade. Well, last game, I would assume. What are they doing? Have they started? Wait, hold on. I don't even have him in my friend list. What is going on here? Ah, there it is. No, they haven't started yet. I think the maximum amount is 5 minutes that I can give them. Well, that's pretty much ass. But they might be bugged because they can't take that long. Ah, there we go. Alright, good. Oof. That took a sweet long time. Lyris. Geronimo playing Shamans. Burkhardt Band has that Almond deck. And for Lyris, yeah, no one turn heal. I'm a little bit disgusted. We have Amon, we have Hermillion, and we have Advanced Niiva. Or Niivizzle, as we call her in the hood. And for Geronimo, pretty good outcome right here. We have a Spark for him. Best thing you can have as a starting hand is obviously a Corruption Shrine and a Totem of Tortures, because you can play that right away. Or Rage Shrine and Totem of Swiftness to just get the first totem out real quick. Goes for the discard. Doesn't seem to have to dream hand, because if you have either of those two, it's a no-brainer. He goes for the hero ability, Mausoleum. Oh yeah, he has Mausoleum, he has Arctic, and yeah, obviously, and has third one would be Mountain Sanctuary. And for Lyris, could be Mono C, could be that light blue splash with the Underground Maze and Catacomb Keeper. And again, Mono Dominion, nowhere to be seen. I like that. Mr. Raven, didn't you play Mono Dominion as one of your decks? You did, didn't you? Well, look at it now. Look at the shambles. Not mono. Well, there's this sweet song on YouTube. Why the fuck you lying? Well, Mountain Sanctuary is out for Geronimo. Takes a little bit of time to ramp up, obviously. Also, Mountain Sanctuary for Lyris, and it's a ghoul that's insatiable. So there could be zombies actually, mono corruption zombies. Add corruption to yet. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. And then they have to eat this. Which was still a mistake, by the way. Oh, we have the Totem of Tortures for Geronimo. Only one corruption aspect, so that's about it. There's the mill, and there was no... There were two creatures in there. But he still is exhausted. Oh yeah, because, yeah, makes sense. Because he has to shuffle one back and then he isn't exhausted. I know how it works a little bit. Maybe. That's at least what I tell myself. Next totem, Lightning Totem, quickly discards the turn. We have Tombs, yeah, right? Tombs of the Damned out for Lyris. And he's swinging in for 5 damage. That's the most, I would still say, zombies is like the most... Oh, there could be the Scale Swarm Worm, or however the fuck that guy's called, in this deck. That would be pretty interesting, but... Out of the rush decks, that is the one that requires the most amount of brain strength, I would say. And it's also the most fun to play. The most fun rush deck. That's what I was about to say. You know, if you put everything into the equation, like soldiers, blue soldiers back then, that was the most fun, however. Red soldiers, regular soldiers, environmentally friendly soldiers, black soldiers, purple soldiers even, rage rush, elves. I think that's it. And then obviously you have zombies, and that is the one that is the most interesting, I think. Let's not forget the stuff that I wanted to introduce, which is black soldiers, but that hardly works. It's a little bit the same problem with purple soldiers. There are just not enough soldiers in purple. But I think now, now that I think about it, by the way, since we have Melvina, I think Dominion Nature Elves, because I think Melvina is an elf, right? So it could work even better. I mean, I use Mistress in my in my Dominion Nature deck. No, or was it Temptress? The thing that comes into play on the enemy side, and then he has to, you know, kill a creature, and then after he attacks you with it, it comes back to your side, and then you have to kill one of your creatures if you have one out. Mistress or Temptress? I think it was Mistress of the Shadows. Tells you how long I haven't played that card. That could make a comeback. I can feel it. And I'm probably the only one that feels it. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I definitely do. Geronimo is on the case now, however. He has a problem in form of that insatiable ghoul that is going to hit for 3 damage next turn. Has a shield emblem as well. So even a bigger problem. And that's, yeah, a Junkyard Priest that is going to hit down or bring down the business on, yep, the ghoul. Lightning Totem on that ghoul, so that pops the shield emblem, 5/5, smack dab in his face. 1 mana left, no spark for Lyris, no fast spell, and that's that. Chuck that on a Barbie. Forge of the Ancients, probably a shield emblem on the... Or maybe even a might emblem on the little funky looking zombie, but it's probably gonna be a shield. Would make the most sense, I would assume. Oh, might emblem, okay. Goes for 5 damage. Does he go up aspect for... Yeah, probably for Soul Prison. Or not. Just makes it deadly. Sure. Just makes the zombies deadly. We have the good old Undead and Necromancer out. So every zombie that he puts on the board now is... What's the word? Deadly. I don't know why you put him on the front line, though, because Junkyard Priest can easily kill him. I don't think he has fireballs in the deck, because that, you know, takes too much of a toll on his HP for Geronimo, so there could be a Dragon Assault incoming now. I would clear the board. That could probably be it. He would be down to... Oh. Okay, got the Arctic Shelter. Another Drain Totem. Question is, if he attacks now, would he block? Mausoleum. One less speed. Here we go. Oh, and kills him with the Lightning Totem. Bam! Value, my friends. Fucking value. Another 5/5 Junkyard Priest. Swift, obviously. Drains him for another one. Goes in for 11 damage, my friends. And he can drain for 2 more. Actually 3. Since he has 2 energy on the second Drain Train Totem. There is 2 mana left for Lelaris. 5 cards. Oh, he actually kills it. What? I mean, he has Soul Prison. Which is a little... Marked by the gods. Totally forgot about that card. So that's... Yeah, that's pretty bad against Shamans. Because they live off of those Junkyard Priests. That guy reminds me so much of The Wailing, by the way. Awesome movie. Watched it yesterday. If you like horror movies, watch it. It's freaking awesome. It's amazing. 2 hours and 30 minutes of pure awesomeness. So he goes in for 6 damage with the Zombuls. And let's not forget, by the way, Lelaris didn't go up 1 aspect, so he still has Soul Prison on Quick Dial, and he can still transform, which gives him another 6 HP. So, little bit of a problem here. Duke comes out, and that's... Yep, that's... Oh, yeah, that's the board. He can use... Yeah. Dragon Assault helps. Duke would survive. But he can quickly deal with it with the Junkyard Priest. That's the only thing I think he can do. Other than that, I don't think there's a way out of this. Yeah, it needs to be Dragon Assault. And even if he kills us, he can still come back. You could get back 3 creatures, but he doesn't have anything in the graveyard. So, there's that. That's a little bit of a problem now. For good old Geronimo. I think he drew already. So it's time to wager out what the best possible option could be. And you also have to take into consideration, obviously, that you take 2 damage every time when you play like a spell with YTX Comseant, which is a little bit of a problem. So he still gets damaged by Dragon Assault if he plays it. That's going to be Fate's Touch for the weakness emblem on Duke. Could have been just for the card draw. Or, nah, pretty sure that's Dragon Assault. Another Fate's Touch. Mountain Sanctuary. Double weakness emblem. Alright. He tried, but didn't happen. So Lelaris with the first win with this zombie deck, which is pretty cool. Didn't see any new cards, however, which is a little bit sad. But we saw Fate's Touch from Geronimo. And now we are up against the second game. Or we are in the second game between Lelaris and Geronimo. Geronimo going with his trusty old Shamans again. The Shaman Master, as he is known. And Lelaris with Hermillion. We're going to see what this is all about in a little bit. Missed the O. Got the Valley for that. And it's a pretty standard opener for a Order deck. Sentry of the Lights. Standard 2-1. And Geronimo ramping up. Got the Mountain Sanctuary right away. Could go Aspect. But I think he needs 2 for Mountain Sanctuary. Yeah. Rage and Corruption. Oh, yeah. The awesome opener. Totem of Tortures right away. And the Corruption Shrine. That's memeable. One of the new guys. 3-2. Occult Knight. So that could be Corrupted Knights. I would love to see that. That's pretty cool. Because Knights is something that I haven't seen in a while. When he deals combat damage to a hero, you may pay 2 life to put an emblem of your choice on any other creature. I can get behind it. It's a 3-speed, a 3-2 at the moment. Very nice. So yeah, maybe Corrupted Knights. That's pretty cool. And it's only 2 mana. That's dirt cheap. Okay, we're gonna see how Geronimo tries to deal with that nonsense right here. Could be a Rage Shrine, maybe for a Swiftness Totem. Maybe tries to get out a... probably Mountain Sanctuary. I was about to say Death Curse, but now that he went up aspect, it's probably gonna be Mountain Sanctuary. Or it's gonna be a Totem of Legends for a short card draw. Missed the O again. So the O's not his friend at the moment. KFC goes in for the damage. Raw, cold damage. 4 damage to the face for Geronimo. Or against Geronimo, I should say. Pays 1 life, and he gets a Might Emblem on the KFC. You can actually choose the totem. The emblem, which is pretty damn cool. What was he called again? Occult Knight, right. Doesn't look like a like a corruption creature, however. Definitely looks more like Order. But the whole paying life stuff, apparently, that's bound, kinda, to corruption. But Geronimo is holding on pretty well so far. Goes for Mountain Sanctuary. Okay, hits the Lightning Totem. Best case scenario. Obviously, he can't do anything else. Unless he has like Arctic Shelter or something. But also misses the O, gets the Valley. Let's see if he hits the O now, Larry's, or if RNG still doesn't really enjoy his presence too much. Which is not the case. He kind of enjoys it. Pretty good. He's pretty neat, apparently. And he goes phase again. It's getting really rambunctious now. He's down to 10 HP. Going down rather fast, and let's see what he gets now. And for whom he gets something. Maybe a shield emblem on the Occult Knight, actually. Doesn't sound too bad. Or put a target emblem on it. Why not? Oh, double Might Emblem for the KFC, actually. Thought for sure, like, shield emblem on the Occult Knight, so he can just do his whole emblem shenanigans a little bit longer, and then that he would be safe from any kind of ping damage from the Lightning Totem and such. Double Junkyard Priest doesn't sound too shabby. Could deal with the Occult Knight right away. If he, like, double pings the Knight. Or the KFC. It's 1-0 for Lillari, so Geronimo has to pull through with this. He kinda has to win to get the 3 points. If he doesn't, he is stuck on 2. And that could throw the tournament for a loop. If anything goes really bad. And obviously Geronimo going through his decisions with 7 cards and 4 mana. 4 mana. There's actually a lot you can do. I think he already used card draw, so 7 mana is the maximum. 7 mana. That would be ideal. 4 mana is the maximum that he can have for this turn. And he's looking currently at 8 damage. Maybe potentially 2 more if he has guards. And that would be lethal. If he doesn't get any kind of life. So that's swiftness. And gets the Tribe Mystic, which is pretty good. Totem of Legends. Drains for 1. Lightning Totem. Does he ping? He could ping the Sentry, but... Okay, he pings the Sentry. Obviously goes for Swift. And deals with the next Sentry. So he's only, quote-unquote, looking at 7 damage at the moment. 3 speed, which is a little bit of a problem. Ghost Face right away. Hero ability. I sense hero ability right here. Might Emblem. Yup. On the KFC. Goes up Aspect. And there we go. Tireless March. And game. For Lyris. Sadly, Shamans didn't carry him to victory this time, Geronimo. So Geronimo 0-2 with the Shamans against Lyris. And he's stuck at 2 points now, so Lyris also going up for 2 points. What do we have here? We didn't see Baka 9 yet. We also didn't see St. Jesus. Let's check this out. Oh, we have the Voracious Scale Worm. So another zombie deck, it seems, for St. Jesus playing with... He actually plays with frickin' basic Nefaris. Alright then. And we have Tame at 1 HP with his Angels, 6 mana. Checks the reception for Angelic Call, gets an Angel of Retribution, goes up to 3 HP, kills off the good old Flesh Sculpturino. Question is, does that really help him out? He goes against the Scale Worm, which gives him 2 HP. Deadly, obviously, so that also kills off the Angel. But he is just out of lethal range with that. Just out of it. Got 5 cards in hand. We have St. Jesus with basic Navarros, which is pretty funny to see. With 4 cards. He has 2 Undead Necromancers out. And we are looking at 1 more Angel of Retribute Nizzle for Tame. Pacify on one of them. Nice. Definitely value. Respect the Pacify. And we have 8 mana left for St. Jesus. With 4 cards, so... Probably gonna bring down the Pain Train next. Let's see what he has here. He has like Sexibus. He has Necromantic Cult. Duke, Insatiable, Abhorrent, Scale Worm. Pretty legit. With the mana that he has right now and with the aspects, he can definitely just put down an Entriel like this. Which is kind of interesting. But it doesn't really need to. Entriel doesn't do that much. Arrow Barrage. Since, you know, Angel of Retribution is just life-bound right off the bat. So, yeah, that's just a big blocker. Slows him down. Holy Radiance. Alright. And now it's back to life, back to reality for Tame. Trying to come back. I like that. I also like playing that with 1 turn heal. When the enemy has no creatures, just put down Holy Radiance and then, you know, just stalls the enemy a little bit. That's also why you want that. It's the perfect stalling technique. Holy Radiance in the early game and then mid to late game, obviously you have hero ability. How to play against aggro decks? Yeah, with Angels obviously, but I mean, the Entriel. Obviously, Holy Radiance helps out a lot. And Entriel is on the board. 6/6 flying lifebound. Hard to deal with, but he has a good amount of cards already stacked up. Good old St. Jesus. What's that, Dobby? Playing some of the Dead by Daylight, eh? Some Ghostface. Oh, he has Sanctum. And he has Haunted Cemetery, so that's 1 yeah, okay. And that's both Angels gone. Just like that. Or Zen Jesus just BMs? He doesn't. Leaves it on the board to see what could potentially happen, which you don't want because there could have been a Luxio and then you would have been pretty much upset, probably. Goes for the abhorrent. Is that the name? Yes. Abhorrent Ghoul. Angel of Retribution kills off the 2/2 Zombie Legionero and comes online next turn. We're looking at 3 damage from the Ghoul, however. But that could be a pacify. It would be pretty damn good, actually, because he just dealt 2 damage to himself anyways. So if he wants to play him again, he needs to either play him as a 2/2 Zombie Legionnaire or he just takes 2 more damage. Doesn't respect the pacify. Right decision, however. Angelic Call is ready next turn. And we're looking at 4 cards, so... Oh, there's Pandemonium. Is there a second one? Or a Sexibus? For Zen Jesus? The Voracious Scale Worm, so there is not. Gotcha. We have the Invocation. Angel of Retribution is online now. Can't really get the Abhorrent Ghoul to not kill off the Angel of Retribution, however, it seems. There's another Entriel. Alright, and there's a 4/3 3-speed Guardian of the Faithful. Sure, why not? And there's one more turn for Soul Prison. Those angels, though. They got something. He has lethal, quote unquote, with Celestial Prophecy. If he doesn't kill one of these angels, Tame wins. If he doesn't kill one off now, which apparently he can. Yup. Consume Spirit, goes up Aspect, gets another Ghoul. 3/7 Abhorrent Ghoul. He has to block this with Entriel. Yes, that kind of sucks, however, losing your Entriel to a freaking Abhorrent Ghoul. Damn. But definitely good hustle from Zen Jesus. Had the exact cards that he needed in hand right here. It looks like, yeah, kind of looks like Toric, but I don't think he will play Angels, to be honest. Cannonade! That deals with it. Seluxio is also on the board. Fucking love Seluxio. And Angelic Call. 3rd Angel. Hero abilities are not gonna work now for Zen Jesus. So if he doesn't have Consume Spirit, that's game for Tame. Fuck me, I'm famous. Let's see. Let's see. Not yet, my friend. Not yet. That was marked by the gods. Okay. Are we gonna see a prophecy? A little bit of a rhyme. Oh, Sexibus. What's it gonna be? Tosses? Did he already use it for Shrine? Not sure. He did. And that's Triangelica. And the win for Tame. So we saw glorious angels from Tame right here. Pretty good. Worked the second time around. Pretty good. And Tame 2-1 against Zenjis. That's what I'm saying. You know, just play to the end. Period. Again, Lucy Whistle against Baka 9 is still going. So we can actually check out what Baka 9 has been cooking up here. Which is... Flaming Satire. For good old Lucy Whistle. First time I see that in play. And okay, Venerated Unicorn gets rid of the Life Force Essence. Wilderness Guardian deals a little bit of damage as he comes into play. And that seems pretty scary now for Baka 9. Both playing a rather similar deck, it seems. At least color-wise. But that looks a little bit like one turn heal. Like, yeah, there it is. Grand Meme Union, I was about to say. Here, however, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it's a little bit, it's bounce with Centaur with the bounce shrine. And there we have Grand Meme Union out for Baka 9. Also with a little bit of energy burst for the Jungle Death Trap trigger. With a little bit of energy burst. Lifting the arms of the Dust Titan. Bounces the Venerated Unicorn to deal with Grand Meme Union again. Pretty good. Alright. Yeah, but yeah, with the Centaur and with the Fleeting Mirage right here. So a bouncy deck for Lucy V, which is definitely a cool concept. I like it. We have a 6/6 Life Force Essence, 2 6/6 Life Force Essence, which is basically as big as a Devourer. So that's definitely scary. And we have Ancient Trend out as well. And now Baka9 has to react to that. Which I don't think he really can react to this kind of a board. He doesn't have hero ability. So that's down to 3 more turns. Test of Time deals with the Wilderness Guardian. Not sure what he bounced. Kind of missed that. But got the Storm Fairy out and he's looking at more than lethal. So Lucy V with the win against Baka9. And the third game. Right off the bat. Let's see what we got. Baka9 again with the deck that we just saw. And Lucy V with Keanu Reeves. So that might just be like Tren Dojan. Could be. With the Mantle of the Winds card back. The card that no one plays, basically. Even though I kind of I saw that in with Felix, which is pretty interesting. I think it was also an Order Nature deck. And since, you know, if Felix is on the backside, on the support line, where all the flyers also are, then he is protected. So someone just played it. I think it was Last Masters actually. The first covered that. Someone played Felix with Mantle of the Winds. So he is on the back line the whole time and is protected. And that's a pretty cool idea. I like that. But other than that, Mantle of the Winds, not sure where you would fit that in. New Horizons for Baka9, so we're gonna see Grand Meme Union against, still not entirely sure what Lucy V is all about, but we're gonna see that when he reveals the second color, which is gonna be Nature, but we're gonna see exactly what he cooks up with this, or what he tries to accomplish with this. Burke, by the way, got banned for Baka9, and for Lucy Vizzle, it was advanced. It was Armin the Immortal that got banned. Puts Woof Woof Convoy. Ah, yeah, that's also a freaking counter right away against Grand Meme Union. Woof Woof Convoy blows up the Unstable Reactor. Next turn when it comes into play. Nothing that he can really do about this. Life Force Essence, which you can't blow up, so that's good for Baka9. Missed the O. Got the Valley, however, obviously. Oh, he can blow... Oh, I didn't know that. He can blow up the Life Force Essence with that. Oh, artifact or spell. True. Makes sense. Yeah, you got the basically the best the best possible deck against this. Also, the last one had some artifact removal, so Baka9 not looking too feisty against the decks that Lucy Vizzle brought to the table here. Fleeting Mirage is up for him. Goes in for 2 damage with the Woof Woof Convoy. And we have Donjon coming in next turn. Enchanted Spring gets the Woof Woof Convoy back. Best utility card right now. Yeah. With the new update and everyone playing the new cards, most definitely. That, and obviously also Test of Time, but obviously Woof Woof Convoy also gives you a 2/2 body, which is pretty damn good. Grand Meme Union. Got it out with Theanor of Wolf Tongue. We have a 4/3 Donjon on the board right now. Woof Woof Convoy blows up that Grand Meme Union. Yup. I would be so aggravated if I would be Baka9 right now. Primal Battle deals with Theanor. Board clear right away from Lucy Vizzle. He is on a rampage now. He didn't like the way the other runs were going, apparently. And now he just has the perfect counter, it seems. Not so much against the other decks, apparently. Okay, Bakanan, what you got? 4 mana, 4 aspects. There's another Grant Meme Union. 2 more turns until Fleeting Mirage is back up, so we can't get back that Woof Woof Convoy just now. Grant Meme Union, we have Frost Elemental, goes for the Dojon. 1 more turn for Fleeting Mirage. Maybe you want to actually put it on the back line, Woof Woof Convoy. Maybe both, if he doesn't want to lose both. Because Bakanan could just use hero ability and then kill his entire board. Call of Jambalaya. Okay, that's the trigger for Dojon, potentially. Absorbs the damage, okay, that kills it. Otherwise, he would have just used hero ability now. Woof Woof Convoy would be at 1 HP. And then just run the Frost Elemental into him. Another Woof Woof Convoy, Venerated Unicorn blows up Grand Meme Union. And the next Woof Woof Convoy is gonna blow up the Unstable Reactor. And Baka9 is just really sad. This is when you look against a deck that is basically catered towards countering exactly what you're trying to do. That's what we're looking at right here. That's what happens between Lucy Whistle and Baka9 right now. Against that also would be like pretty damn destroying against artifacts. Okay, wait, let me disappear real quick. Then we have the hero ability, so just to stall, I would assume. But also gets Dojon off of the board, which is has been a little bit of a problem up to this point. Woof Woof Convoy on the board. Obviously gonna blow up the reactor. Gets it back on hand. Obviously bounces. Let me just disappear from the cram real quick. Gonna be back on cam in a second. Just have to do some stuff here. Alright. Oh, and there we have Tren. Good old Tren. Didn't play it under Keanu Reeves, however. And we have, Hollowed Essence. Which can, I think, just throw some Might Emblems around. Can't be selected for sacrifice. Yup. Okay, and you can just throw around some Might Emblems for everything that comes into play. Just rare that people play this. Tren gets removed. Thought he would get rid of Essence, but okay. Cleanse is the way to go. It seems. He could blow up his own Hollowed Essence with the Woof Woof Convoy. Oh, there we have the Untamed Green Dragon. Another one from the new expansion. Under Keanu Reeves. People going haywire. I like it. And of course the Sunblessed Fields, which is the Order Nature Resource Shrine. And goes for Might Emblem? Shield Emblem, okay. Thought Might Emblem for sure. But alright. What does this guy do exactly? Destroys a creature. Jesus. Put a Might Emblem on him, okay. Each of Untamed Green Dragon, an enemy creature deals damage equal to its attack to the other. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, that guy is pretty damn annoying, especially if you put it under Keanu Reeves, because he comes in with the Might Emblem right away. It's a little bit like a... Not exactly, but a little bit like a Primal Battle for 2 mana. This guy. It's pretty disgusting. Yeah, that... I was about to say, that thing is dead if you don't buff it up right away, but of course he does. 5/5 Dust Tide the Reno. Quickly shocks both the Woof Woof Convoy and the Venerated Unicorn, so there isn't any shenanigans happening. The 4/4 Dragon comes into play now. And they can just trade off if he wants to. Symbol of Faith. Alright, Symbol of Faith. Does he go for the horses? He goes for the horses. And gets rid of the Dust Titan. Oh my god. That's so freaking disgusting. Untamed Green Dragon. Yes, that's actually the name. Namir's Blessing. That thing isn't going anywhere soon. So the guy is a 6/6 now, I think. We have 3 horses. Yep, it's a 6/6 protected, by the way. So can't be targeted by any kind of shenanigans, any kind of spells. That thing is safe and is a 6/6 2-speed that can deal or kill even a Devourer. Maybe put even a shield emblem on this guy. Just for good measure. Test of Time on Namir's. Or Essence. On Namir's. Yeah, well, yeah, that's not even an artifact. Yeah, it's a spell, so... Artifact or spell? I always forget this. Test of Time is usually only used for artifacts solely, so yeah. But yeah, that thing isn't doing anything because it doesn't even have might emblems anymore, so you can basically just ignore this thing. Freeze from the Frost Elemental, which you couldn't have done if you wouldn't have gotten rid of that Namir's. There we see how crucial this thing actually is. He could bounce it, so it's not frozen anymore, but I don't know if he necessarily needs that. Gets Dojon back in his deck. That's the only thing that was in his graveyard. Alright. And that thing is useless now. It's a 4/0 that does nothing. Basically. And Wolf Convoy is going in for the thrill. Ancient Trance tries to kill it. Yeah. I can. That's almost lethal. That's 8 damage. But yeah, I can't use the Untamed Green Dragon to its full potential anymore, but it's still obviously pretty damn good. Doing a pretty good job so far. Now the question is, do you bounce? And if you do, what do you bounce? He plays another Untamed Green Dragon under Keanu Reeves. The Madman. Yeah, plays 1 less mana for it anyways. Disgusting Ink calls again. But yeah, do you bounce? Is the question. Do you bounce? Maybe the Steelnor? Maybe Venerated Unicorn? One of the two. Gets the Green Dragon. Just because he's frozen apparently. But well yeah, he would have died now to hero ability. Which I think he has to use. We still have the little snowflake effect right here, by the way. So we know where the Untamed Green Dragon is hiding. Doesn't do a pretty good job so far. But so, by the way, I gotta say, this Masters right here, it's pretty good. The new cards definitely spice things up. And Mono Dominion is almost nowhere to be seen, which is just delightful. So stalls the game. Stalls the board, but there is still... There's still a Might Emblem on the on the Wolf Convoy, so he can still blow up that Grand Meme Union right away, which he is doing. No, gets rid of the Life Force Essence, alright. Bounce Shrine is on cooldown, so he can't bounce Barcon. Oh, well, he has another one, never mind then. I thought as much. Wolf Convoy deals with the next Grand Meme Union. Untamed Green Dragon as a 4/4 enters the field. And you can use that actually to just blow up the wall. I mean, it's not doing anything at 1 speed. Because there's nothing that has 1 speed probably in Lucy Whistle's deck, but might as well. Also grows the Untamed Green Dragon. Even with that freaking... with the horses! Or not. Nah, he backed out at the last second. But he would have had the mana. I think. Maybe. Yeah, he's Balkan 9 is just countered, like it's almost like an exact counter that he has right here. He should have also that basically that advanced Naiva deck also was kind of countering Baka 9, which is hard to watch. And yeah, maybe you should have blocked either of those and not the Almond one. Maybe you would have had a chance there. Storm Fairy. Pretty good against the Untamed Green Dragon, but only 1 more card left. 3 mana. Uses Thaumic Laboratory for the wall. I mean, yeah, that stalls a little bit. If you can't kill it. Which, maybe if he has... well, Raid doesn't work against Wall. Obviously, he would need Assassinate or something. Which apparently, by the way, is not the worst decision anymore, Assassinate, considering that there are walls left, right, and center. I could see that being a thing. And still, by the way, we still see that Untamed Green Dragon. Yeah, it's this one. Wouldn't that be fun? You have like one foil card in the game that could win you the game, and you just see it because of the card back as well. Well, you can't see card backs anyways from the enemy unless it's obviously on the pile. And Bakanan pulling the stall, y'all, here. Pull my stall, y'all. Yeah, but I think we're pretty much looking at lethal. If you can somehow maybe deal with the wall, maybe with cleanse. That could help him out here. That could secure the game. But I guess we're gonna find out in a second. Another Untamed Red Dragon just plays it offhand. Symbol of Faith. 4/4. Deals with the wall, I would assume. Yup. Gets the horses next turn, but that doesn't matter because that's lethal. An Untamed Green Dragon deck, like basically the Dojon Tren combo, got another friend with the Untamed Green Dragon. I need that deck list. If cool, publish the freaking deck lists for this Masters because I need them. I need some. I need to play this Keanu thing because that's pretty damn awesome. I like this. Good old little baby right here, little Untamed Dragon. It's a cute one. Yeah, it's really nice. I like me some of that Untamed Green Dragon. Didn't go too well, sadly, for Lucy Vizzle this Masters, but the deck is really nice, really sweet, really cute. And ever since Ginger Raven brought up, pulled that Grand Meme Union out last Masters, everyone apparently also wants to join in on that fun, but didn't go too well for the people that tried it this Masters. And by the way, the cool thing is we have one more round. And I'm enjoying this. This is awesome. Let's just hope that we get a clear winner this time. Because there might be the issue that doesn't happen. So we have Taurik against... so many 2-pointers. If Taurik doesn't win, then we're gonna have a problem. Because there are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 3-pointers. We could have 4 3-pointers. That would suck ass. And it would come down, what was it? Overall match win or game win percentage? I'm not entirely sure. 3 points from Meme Jills. Ah. Oh yeah. Maybe you can get 3 points with those. That would be nice. Whoops. That's a little bit of a problem. So Taurik has to win, basically. That's the whole gist of this. Taurik against Comseant. What? Lucy V. Like Reese against Comseant. Andriola against Tame. Geronimo against Baka9. I don't know, man, against Wildblade. And Sen Jesus gets a bye, so he's also up to 2 points. I mean, yeah, that's... Oh, God. Lucy will be a hard opponent for Taurik. Now, I don't know what... I don't think I expected one game from Taurik, so I don't know what he runs. I also can't remember what Lucy V runs, because we saw so many different decks. But I think We're gonna check out Lyris and Kamsiant. Seems fair. Kamsiant nearly missed the win here. I mean, he can still have it if Torek doesn't win. Kamsiant can still have this. Basically, anyone that has 2 points and wins now can still have it if, like, Lucy V just smashes Torek in the face. And by the way, Torek has 1 title or 2? I mean, it doesn't matter if he wins because, you know, he's German and we don't get the prize money because it's considered gambling, which is garbage. It is considered gambling, but we still get that fucking stupid-ass casino in GTA 5 and we still get those fucking microtransactions for NBA 2K and FIFA and Madden and all that fucking bullshit. Yeah, that's not considered gambling, but winning Masters, which is in this game, which is skill-based, a little bit RNG, that's usual, you know, that's normal, that's also in life. But that's less gambling than opening fucking loot boxes in NBA 2K and FIFA and all of that fucking garbage. Little bit of a rant. Justified, however. Thanks, Merkel, by the way. Andriola playing 3 aggro. Yeah, I think he played like, Nefaris, basic Nefaris, zombies. And then environmentally friendly soldiers. And Rage Rush, I think. If he wins against Tame and wins Masters with that. That's meme town. Implants. Ah, okay. Lyris and Kamsiant. Let's see what they play. We just picked the most spicy one. Okay. Just go based off on the heroes. Did we spectate Andriola? Yeah, we did spectate Andriola. Ah, that's not as spicy. That's 2 rush decks against each other. Baka 9, Geronimo. That's kind of a mirror. Yeah, I think the most interesting one, hero-wise, would be Kamsiant and Lyris. What is Wildblade playing? Let's go for this one. Go for Kamsiant. Implant sounds kind of interesting though, but I don't know if any of the new cards actually help out, but could be. So we have Lyris with, yeah, basically corruption, can be anything. Kamsiant with, I think it was environmentally friendly soldiers. And, you know, as I said, if Torek loses and Kamsiant wins, and we have like 8 3-pointers, Kamsiant could still have this. But Torek, I mean, you know, he came back, what was it, like 2-3 Masters ago? Crafted some witty decks, actually won with it. Was it Torek? I think it was Torek. He's one of the good guys. Oh, it's Rage Soldiers, alright. Or Red Soldiers, however you want to call it. I was about to say, that doesn't kill the... What? Oh, okay, he used that so he can't kill the Vanguard. Okay, yeah, makes sense. But never mind. Forge of the Ancients gets that Vanguard down to a 2-2, kills it off anyway, so... Big brain plays from Kamsiant, but got countered by Forge of the Ancients. We have another Vanguard and another Soldier, another Militia for Kamsiant due to hero ability. Forge, maybe on the Vanguard again? Kill off the Militia, okay. So maybe he has other plans for the Vanguard. Mausoleum into Abhorrent Ghoul. Ah, yeah, okay, true. Mausoleum also slows him down, yeah. Nice, okay. Good play. Gets rid of another Vanguard. We've seen that with the Woof Woof Convoy blowing up everything that, what was it? Was it Lucy V? That the enemy played last game. And it seems a little bit similar now to what Lyris is doing at the moment. Kamsiant, have we seen the what he hides under Advanced Darius? Not entirely sure. Oh, we have the Master Tacticiano. Angel of Retribution kills off the good old trusty Zombie Legionnaire and trades off with the Undead Necromancer, so the Deadly is off the board, and apparently people playing zombies again. That's nice to see. Forge of the Ancients apparently helps out tremendously for the reputation of zombies. Tombs of the Damp. Damped. Yeah, it's pretty damp. Abhorrent Ghoul also coming in. No, takes the Weakness Emblem. Yeah, he takes a little bit of damage from Forge. And he can get rid of the Weakness Emblem with Forge anyways. If the Tactician tries to trade off. Soldier's Memorial, so Tactician back into a 3-3, actually a 4-4, because, you know, there's just another one coming in. Angel of Retribution, killing off the zombie, and then definitely make sure to get rid of that Abhorrent Ghoul, because it's going to be a 3-3 with the Forge. You don't want that to happen. And Forge triggering next. Going for the Weakness Emblem. Rest assured. Oh, sorry. And now Comsion plays a Forge. It would be Forgeception. Or Forge Knight. Ah, that sounded rough. Changes into Advanced Zash. So what? Wow. That's... wow. That's maximum disrespect. Triple frickin'... Jesus Christ. Triple Master Tacticiano. But the problem is, if he uses Forge... then... and then Hero ability, I think everyone dies. Yeah. Yeah, everything dies. One more Weakness Emblem. Rain of Fire. Memes. Well, not like that though. Oh, well, does it work? Yeah, it works, yeah, of course. Oh, never mind. Yes, mind, that's it. God, that was the god draw, however, for soldiers. That was triple Master Tactician on the freaking board. Damn! And yeah, okay, we have Forgeception. We have officially reached Forgeception. Forge also out now. 4 Rage or Red soldiers. 2 Rush decks forging it out. And Lyris is stabilizing with the good old Sexibus. Okay, not really like a zombie. Not really a zombie deck. Not really a zombie rush deck for Lyris. Since he also has a pretty good mid-game curve with Sexibus. But, you know, that's what you splash in for zombies because it's just so damn good. He gives him back a good amount of zombies, so he can't get them with Duke. Okay, that makes sense. Steelnor stupefies the good old Undead Necromancer, so there is no Deadly anymore. Soldier's Memorial buffs up the good old Steelnor, and I think, yeah, he used the Master Tactician for that. Also used another Forge for card draw, and gets Steel Host, and obviously stabilizes the board a little bit more. Probably gonna use a Weakness Emblem on the Steel Host, yup. Exactly. So the 3-speed blocker is gone. He couldn't... yeah, he would have needed to trade off anyways, so he couldn't have killed off anything without losing it. And uses Mausoleum to slow down the Steelnor Innkeeper. Didn't really need to. Ah, well, yeah. Buffs him down to a 2-2 as well, so he doesn't lose the Sexibus in the process. Insatiable Bugul is also on the board, as well as Tombs. 0 cards, however. But pretty much the same case for Comsion. So Comsion also down to 14 HP, 8 HP for good old... okay, yeah. Helps out the Undead Necromancer for good old Lyris. As an Ancient, a Valley. Uses it for card draw. Do we look at lethal? Are we looking at lethal right here? 2, 2, 3... yep, that's lethal. Diggity that's liggity lethal. Against Comsion Tizzle. From Lila Rizzle. Isn't it? That was exactly lethal, though. Oh, he had 9 mana. Maybe he thought that was like a fireball? But that wouldn't have helped. Anyways, it would have just stalled for one more turn. Why wouldn't he attack with anything? With everything, I mean. Oh, well, yeah, he has at 7 HP, but... Okay, gets 2 HP back. Maybe he was afraid of something going face. He doesn't have any blockers? Like, maybe, but I can't really fathom what that would have been. Forge again. For Lyrese. Maybe on the Insatiable Ghoul. Okay, on the zombie. He could use Hero ability, but that would obviously not... Would be the worst idea they could have. Because it would pretty much wipe his entire board. And that's... One over lethal. And that's the win for Lyrese against Comsiant. Let's see how the meme goes in the first game. Still 0-0 between Torrig and Lucy Vizzle. And Lyrese against Comsiant. We check this from Lyrese's perspective now. So 1-0 for Lyrese. Let's see if Comsiant can make a comeback. He trusts in his basic Alexa deck here. And he's up against... Ah, yeah, that was like a little bit of a knight deck. Like Corruption Order. Which is interesting. So a little bit of a standard face-off here. Okay, standard beginning. The Humble Knight could come into play right away if he sparks for it. And if he has a Corruption Shrine out. Missed the O. Got the Corruption, however, but used it for mana. And brings down Felix. Felix, the good old Lightsworn. Which can be dealt with Vanguard. With ease. Let's see if he goes for... Okay, he goes for front line. Discard on the Valley, I would assume. Mistio? Did he use the Valley? No. That was odd. Did he just the Owen just didn't get a Valley? Oh, he kept the Valley, I guess? And discarded something else? Why, though? That's when you just diminish your cards, basically. Like, yeah, I don't need another card. I don't need it. It's alright. Like, that's basically what the Valley is for, though. If you get it, discard it. Or just use it if you already DO'd, obviously, and don't have any other means to get mana. Or a card. So he's sitting on 2. Maybe he doesn't have like a Corruption Shrine, so he can't really do anything here. But he went frontline with Felix. He can still pull him back if need be. Although I'll say, what he's probably gonna be doing, use the Valley. Now he's definitely in the shitter. Why didn't he DO the Valley in the first place? Like, now he has just one less card in hand. It would still, obviously, he still would have had to use the Valley, but, you know, he would have one additional card in hand that he just now discarded on the bottom of the deck. So Forge is out. Goes for the Might Emblem on the Vanguard. So now he's even more safe. I mean, might as well. You can still pull him back anyways. There's the DO for the shrine that he needs also. We got the KFC. Yeah, I guess he has to need to get rid of the deal host. Oh no, deals squares off with... No mind, yeah. Tried to square off with the Vanguard, but obviously blocks with the Steel Host. Primal Battle. Alright. Should have respected it. Primal Battle saves the day. And Forge on the Militia, on good old George. And if he doesn't block with this with the KFC, which he can, because Angel of Retribution, it's gonna grow a little bit more. Maybe. Soldier's Memorial. Another 2-2 George. Got a twin brother now, basically. And we're gonna see who is gonna be more beefy next turn. So we're at 4 mana for Lyrese. I think he doesn't need to go up additional aspects unless he wants to buff up Felix. There is the double Occult Knight. That 3-speed breaks a little bit. But he was able to put a Weakness Emblem, thanks to Forge. Weakness Emblem on the Occult Knight. And we are looking now at 3-3 Georges, thanks to the Master Tactician. Also a 3-3 Master Tactician. Obviously, you can run both Knights into it. The weakened one and the still strong one. Will only lose the weak one. And well, maybe not, because he kept 2 mana, Comsion, so that could be guards. We have Insignia. Actually managed also to hit a soldier or knight. Or was it only strictly soldier? Soldier or knight, yeah. Sentry. Buffing up the good old Occult Knight. Is guards. Symbol of Fury. Couldn't use it to also kill off the other Occult Knight, but that's a trade-off. Obnoxious Fumes on one of the Georges. And now we're gonna see what he used the Forge for. For George. Forge for George. Or Forge for the Occult Knight. And use it for the Occult Knight. 0 damage now for this guy. We're looking at 18 HP for Comsion. Well, board presence for Lyrese, but not really anything that does anything. And also at less HP, only 9 HP. Lightning Bolt deals with the Occult Knight. Now he's just got a fish for the other 2. Okay, it makes... Okay, now I can see why he does that. I see why he shuffles that back. Because, you know, obviously, so he can't use Soldier's Memorial to buff up his creatures. But the thing is, does he even have that shrine? We know that Comsion has it because he just used it, but the question is if that's the same case for Lil Lyrese. So deals with the Sentry, makes sure that he has an empty board so he can just swing in for lethal potentially the next turn. Even though he only has 7 with Forged, or Forge. If he forges, he has 7 damage on the board. And that's not quite lethal. Uses Insignia. For a soldier or a knight. And got something. Apparently something that is not as terrible, not that terrible. Dreadlock's Knight, I kind of saw that coming when he plays Corrupted Knights or Corrupted Soldiers, whatever. Weakness Emblem on the Dreadlock's Knight. We have a 3-3 Vanguard and the Master Tactician. And 2 cards in hand, so it looks pretty good for Comsion. Symbol of Fury, and that's it for the Dreadlock's Knight as wiggity well. 9 HP for Lil Lyrese and a pretty scary board from Comsion. Seems to be in the back. He missed the O and Comsion with the win, so he is still in the game. What do we have here? We have 1-0 for Torek against Lucy Wiesel. So that is looking pretty good for the overall tournament, for the overall points. If he wins, we have a clear winner, and that's all that matters, basically. Everything else is still significant, obviously. But it's the main point is that we actually have a clear winner. Because if we don't, that's kind of shitty. Fills you with a little bad taste in your mouth afterwards. If you can't say, yeah, this guy, 4 points, 1 clean, you know? If it's like 3 points, 1 due to overall or per game win percentage, it's like, yeah. Especially if you lost last round, just like it was the case with Wildblade, like 1 Masters ago. Felix, right off the bat for Leila Reese. Did he spark in for this? I think he did. Yeah, he did. No, he didn't. Never mind, it doesn't have spark. Oh, he played... Okay, yeah, he played it with Militant Citadel. Forgot that it's a... That you only need 1 aspect for this guy. There's the Corruption and the Occult Knight, so... Exactly the opener that he wants. And for Comsiant... Well, he has Arctic Shelter. We haven't seen any colors yet. Well, yeah, that's obvious. And that's probably going to be New Horizons. Maybe twice, even? Double New Horizons would be meme. If it's nature, we know what it is. It's Grand Meme Union. But it's not. Ooh, snack! We have a snack. Okay. Okay. I'm intrigued, Comsiant. I'm intrigued. You play with a snack in your deck. Obnoxious Fumes. Okay, you can kill it for free with the Occult Knight. That kind of sucks. But that could be snacks. Not on an Azer plane, as it's called. Because you don't really play with Azeres anymore. Because Azeres is kind of trash at the moment. Ever since she got nerfed. About a year ago, I think it was. But it still kind of works. Just not with Azeres. If he goes for another Wisdom aspect, then it's gonna be Parallel Mimolution. Haunt, yeah. Okay, that's milling, friends. That's snack milling. Me likes it. Me likes it a lot. Memesiant, they also call him like that around this town. So Felix with Haunt on his pretty little face. Pretty little pauldrons. Insignia coming down for Leila Reese. Double Occult Knight can basically easily deal with the wall. And yeah, doesn't attack with Felix. Obviously doesn't want to give any little girls to Comsiant in his care. Little dude got frozen. And he could use hero ability if he wants to. Comsiant. Okay, gets a valley. That's the... Yeah, okay, that's the only shrine that he has. That kind of sucks. So he's on 5. So he can't even use hero ability if he wanted to, but I don't think he wanted to because we'll only kill off 1 creature. Gets rid of the Occult Knight. One of them. The other one he can basically easily deal with. Just needs 1 snack on the board, and then the little girl that he spawns from Felix, and then he is good to go and good to block the Occult Knight. But I think he refrains from actually attacking with Felix at this point. Oh, he doesn't. Okay. There's a little girl incoming. Yeah, I think he can stomach 1. Might Emblem on? Yeah, Felix. Definitely, because Occult Knight wouldn't make sense. Oh, okay, distributed the weakness emblem on the little girl. Okay, yeah, that's hard counter against Haunt. The next insignia for Lyrise actually managed to hit something again. Another Occult Knight. If you don't get a Wisdom Shrine right now, it's over. He needs to stall this round, I think. Ah, there it is, okay. Puts down the snack. Haunt. Okay. Let's hope that wasn't a mistake. Toric won. Okay, so we are safe. Congratulations to Toric. Very good job. What is the second title or third title now? One of the two, definitely. And let's see, he has 1 mana left, so nothing really that Comsiant can do here unless he has Flash Freeze, which no one plays. And Leila Reese with 5 mana. Dreadlock's Knight. 7 damage. Not quite lethal. Namir. Doesn't have enough. Oh, he has mana to bump him up, and that's game. Should have stalled. Just saying. Gets the 2 little girls. Doesn't matter. Occult Knight could have gotten rid of them again. And that's the win. Pretty severe beatdown by Lyris against Comsiant. And that's where he puts the brakes. Alright. Torvik 2-0 against Lucy V. And we have Geronimo and Baka 9 as the only game still going. So let's check this out. Geronimo is always pretty good to spectate. Geronimo with Burkening Rage. And we have Baka 9 with Mono C. Changed into, okay, double card draw with Word of Pain. Basically renders these little tortured orcs that he just got off of First Labor, pretty sure, obsolete. And he could just go face. 0 cards for Geronimo. Doesn't have Unmemeable Spirit on the board, which is pretty damn terrifying. But the question is, do you really want to go... Yeah, well, yeah, he can attack. I mean, these things they're not doing anything. They don't do harm. He has zero cards in hand. Like, what could potentially happen? Nothing. Even Sanctum. Why? It's 1-0. It doesn't do anything. Even if he has Detonate to activate them, it just kills them. Just throw everything in his face. Like, there's nothing that he has to be afraid of. Well, yeah, that maybe. That could be a little bit of a problem. That's... Yeah, that's a thing. But that's not too terrifying. Ancient of Retribution. Not really. Can't even... Well, he can block with the Mesmerizing Spirit. Give him only 1 HP. There is the Unmemeable Spirit, but it's a little bit late. Double chop on the zombie, so he wants to get value off of it right away. Well, yeah, he needs cards, obviously. So, draws 1. Is it the one that makes or breaks? I don't even know what it would be. He has Ray on top deck. That could kill the Sexibus. Gets 1 HP. 1 more Sexibus and 1 attack with the Sexibus, or just double Sexibus and Geronimo is dead. And it would mean game number 3, and it all direction. It seems to be the case. Double Pandemonium. Yep. We get into game 3 between these two. Geronimo and Baka 9. Geronimo again. Oh, his Yiddix Whitex Comsiant deck got banned, by the way. And for Baka 9 it was the Burkening, or the Burke deck. We don't know which kind of Burke it is. Could be Burke Wisdom Rage, could be Burke Rage Rush, could be Burkening Rage. For Geronimo, obviously, it's Burkening Rage. And Baka 9 with this card back and this hero and this shrine. Watson or Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock Domes says, Sherlock Giant says that is gonna be Grand Meme Union. The grandest of memes. Pretty sure about that. And by the way, actually, I only took 1 bite because I actually prepared these 2, as you know. And I'm actually glad that we didn't see any more Mono Dominion. And it wasn't even Mono Dominion when I ate it, so... Props to all of you. No more Mono Dominion. We seem to be out of the shit tier of the shitty meta that plagued us for 3 masters, I think. So, pretty good. I like it. The new cards definitely spice things up. We've seen a lot of different decks. The Green Dragon one was the best one, with the Untamed Green Dragon. Basically the updated version of the Dojon Trend deck. That was insane. I love it. That's the one I love the most. And we've seen a huge spike in Grand Meme Union, which is also pretty interesting. And maybe, you know, I am pretty shitty at deck building, but maybe I can make that Broccoli deck work again. The whole buff initially to Keanu Reeves basically rendered Broccoli unplayable. Because now you have to pay actual mana, and you can't really play Broccoli anymore, which kind of sucks. But maybe now with the Wilderness Guardian could be doable. Maybe. Maybe. Ray of Righteousness on the Ancient Trent. So yeah, it's a 100% approved Grand Mimunion for Baka 9. Test of Time. Nice little rhyme. Jesus Christ, I'm on a roll. Get rid of Burning Rage. Burning, yeah. Of Burning Rage. The whole deck is Burning Rage, obviously. Unmemeable Spirit is out pretty early on. And there we have it. We have Grand Mimunion. Gets that Frost Elemental. Obviously has nothing to freeze, which... a little bit sad. And first, we saw... that's so frustrating for every Grand Mimunion player out there. In one game, we had the whole bouncing thing with the Bark Convoys and with Keanu Reeves. That just killed every Grand Mimunion that has been played. And now I thought, okay, I think Grand Mimunion might be safe. Because there is not really anything that can deal with it. Of course, Ray of Righteousness. Yeah, Grand Mimunion is... this is really tough to watch, actually. It seems that it's just not gonna happen. Yeah, Last Master, I think only... I mean, yeah, the additions were pretty good. I think the Wilderness Guardian and stuff is pretty damn good, since it's a spirit, I think. So I can see the appeal. I think it would work, but the problem is that there is a Forge. And so everyone tries to go for spell and artifact removal. And obviously, Grand Mimunion is there no exception there, which is a spell. So everyone tries to make sure that they have spell or artifact removal. And that's why Grand Mimunion obviously doesn't work. And I think the only one that played it last Masters was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know Ginger Raven played it. I think he was kind of the only one because he kind of found his love for Grand Mimunion again. I was about to say one turn heal. For Grand Mimunion again. And Last Masters it kind of worked, but now people are prepared, basically. Not necessarily for Grand Mimunion, but for spell and artifact removal, obviously. And we have another Dust Titan out, so he gets the triggers and Ray of Righteousness. Oh boy. Unmemeable Spirit. So let's see if there's another Test of Time. I was gonna say, maybe you want to wait with Test of Time to actually kill off Burning Rage, but Unmemeable Spirit can also be a little bit detrimental if you just get card draw every time you attack, so... yeah, it's a good target, I think. Unmemeable Spirit, that is, for Test of Time. Yeah, definitely. But still, people are prepared. They bring their spell and artifact removal, and I mean, it's not really cleanse. It's like it's pretty artifact. It's pretty color driven. Like they don't play ancient cards to remove Grand Mimunion. They just play Woof Woof Convoy. They play Ray of Righteousness. That's the insane part about it. That they don't even need like any ancient cards to remove them in the first place. They just use their own cards that they had all along. Yeah, just because I think that's what I think. It's just because Forge is a thing, and people just apparently thought that many people are gonna play Forge, which is a thing. But ironically, when they played Forge, they didn't have the removal, kinda. I think in one game that we spectated. True that, yeah. And by the way, wasn't Lucy V the one? I just realized that. Wasn't he the one that also played Fae of Charm? Was it Lucy V? I know we spectated it and I fucking loved it, even though I didn't see much. It didn't do much, since it got removed really early on, but... rest assured, it's gonna happen, by the way. I'm gonna make that Grand Mimunion deck with the way it's intended. Order, nature. Mark my Woof Woof Convoy. It does. Yeah, I'll run, yeah, but Tornado Outbreak, Landslide, and the best card in the game, Earthquake. Dragonfire. Okay, yeah, that deals with the good old Dust Titan right here. Yeah, but Earthquake is the meme. Dragon, yeah, true. Untamed Green Dragon, yeah. That's basically free removal if you play it with Keanu Reeves. Satyr, we only saw that once, though. I don't know how often we've seen that over at Spellweaver Official, but I'm obviously going to check out the stream tomorrow. Yeah, he didn't see much play. At least in this stream. He didn't do much. But, yeah, we're going to see if that maybe was... If we saw him more in Spellweaver, over at Spellweaver Official, could be a thing. Another... Oh, God! Dragonfire removes Dust Titan and the Unstable Mimactor, so double the value right here for Geronimo. Not looking good. Could be, yeah. Maybe that's also because the reason why so many people play Nature now. Just because Satyr is Nature. Or wasn't he Nature Rage? I think he was. Not entirely sure. So we have Forced Labor. Let's see if how Baka 9 deals with that. He could stall, but doesn't really need to, I think. Not against this deck, however, or this board right here. The thing is also, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I thought about this today. I play the old version of this particular deck. The new one runs runs the horses, right? The thing that definitely happens to me more often than not is that I have Burning Rage out and I have Detonate on top deck. But I can't remove it anymore. I already drew and I already manipulated top deck. So Detonate procs, damages my creatures, but it doesn't do anything, obviously. That's the worst thing that can happen. And that's why I don't really like... I mean, the thing is, the only thing that you can activate your Tortured Orcs with is with Fire Blast, which is bad, and with Detonate, which is ideal. The and with the horses, I know you have a second chance or a second option to activate your slaves with. But if you have Detonate on top deck and you can't manipulate it, you kill your entire board, you kill your entire horses, and you also obviously deal damage to your Tortured Orcs also, and you can't really use them to do anything. So that's why I'm not really fond of people putting in horses in there, just because of that whole thing that you can have Detonate on top deck and just kills your entire board and you wasted one turn, basically. I mean, yeah, I guess you can just sacrifice the horses and put the Tortured Orcs on the horses to prevent more damage from being done, and you have them flying, but doesn't really seem too good. Yeah, but yeah. The way I play is like pretty high risk and not really any reward, which is the problem, but you need to settle up. Nailed it. I can see that, yeah. Yeah, that happens to me a lot more often than not, that I actually just get Detonate off of top deck and I'm just like, well, that's happened. That happens. Grand Union, let's see how it gets removed this time. I think that's the third one. Yep, that's the third one. Gets the good old Frost Elemental. Actually managed also to kill off one of the Tortured Orcs with the Storm Fairy earlier, which was pretty good. And Symbol of Fury. Let's see if we can actually kill off the Ancient Trent. Oh yeah, Torek. Wait. Torek, how are you gonna spend your... I mean, you're probably gonna go for the interview, but how are you gonna spend the prize money, by the way? And also, obviously, congratulations. Awesome job. Sadly, I couldn't spectate one of your games, but it's gonna be interesting to see what you brought to the table. Like, 2 matches ago, I think you won. Was pretty awesome, the decks you brought in. Brought some spice, which was definitely needed. But yeah, what you gonna do with this money that you don't get because German? Yeah, I know. Same, dude. Maybe donate it to next masters? Could be. Forced labor. And also massive assault. Okay. That's also a new spin on the whole Burkening Rage deck. Like the good old massive assault right here. Pretty good. But the question is, does he have a trigger to activate it? He does have Fateful Day, which could help him out. And by the way, that's something new for today. Grand Meme Union actually survived for more than one turn. And there are actually 2 triggers from the same Grand Meme Union. So it can happen. As you can see. So Life Force Essence coming down. Also alongside a wall, we have Hero Ability. Crab card back, that's pretty cool. Grand Meme Union, what does he get? Ancient Trend. Okay, solid. He needs, I think, only an elf, right? See, he has a fairy. Yeah. He has a fairy, he has an... Yeah, he only needs an elf. He has a plant, he has a spirit, yeah. He only needs one more elf. Fireball on the fairy. Okay. Life Force Essence could play it again. Does he get the bounce? He doesn't. Okay. Oh, Chieftain would be a cool card back. Yeah, true. Or maybe Grand Meme Union. Since it has been manhandled today pretty severely. There we have it. There we have the problem with freaking Detonate, by the way. Detonate on top deck. And I think he manipulated already. Oh, no, he didn't DO. Never mind. He didn't DO yet. It's all good. He can still salvage this. So tries to get rid of the wall and... Oh, yeah, easily. Wall and... Damn it, how is he called? Ancient Trend. Can work easily with Detonate. Yeah, but he can't attack, which is a little bit of a problem because he just got shocked last turn. Angel of Retribution deals with basically the Life Force Essence in their new costume as a Storm Fairy. Yeah, with a little gravestone or rest in peace over the card back because I think I just got mauled this time. Unstable Mimector. That's a whole 7 energy. And basically renders them more obsolete even if he gets them online. Grand Meme Union trigger. But he keeps them low. Geronimo. He keeps Baka 9 really low. Oh, and that's a 3-speed doggo coming in. We see him on the card back lingering in the distance, basically. And now we can actually show what he's made of. Question, obviously, is if Geronimo has any answer to that. But he's sitting on a pretty stable HP at the moment with 16. 12 for Baka 9. 0 cards for Baka 9, however, and a whole 2 for Geronimo, but there could be a lot more if he actually swings in, and I think he actually waits until he can swing in for lethal. Baka 9, it is. Let's see, he can bump up the Dust Titan for 7. Silverfang is going to be 4/4. 3/3 Theanor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 HP next turn if he bumps up. Dust Titan doesn't lose anything here. So 14 shouldn't do it. There would be 3 triggers from Unmemeable Spirit if he Doesn't blow through his mana somehow now. Definitely don't play Fateful Day, but he knows that, obviously. And I think, I'm not sure, but I think Theonor can actually use his mana to summon that Silverfang before he starts his turn. So he still has 11 mana to spare with one card. Could be. So we get Detonate from Geronimo. Oh yeah, true, I forgot about Massive Assault. Double attack into Theonor. Okay. Ah, yeah, okay, because of that. True. So gets another, or gets good old Silverfang, which is deadly. Against the, well, against the Torture Dogs anyways, but also against Creatures of Evil, just shanks them. Uses Dust Titan on the Tortured Orc. Okay. Well, he has one more card left, so... Maybe a Fireball? To get rid of the Dust Titan? Wait, why did Wolftongue die? Oh yeah, yeah, true, yeah. Because... I mean, why did the Silverfang die? And that was because of Wolftongue, yeah. Jinxed it. Massive... value from that Dragonfire again. And by the way, still, Grand Meme Union still stays. But that was definitely pretty neat. So Grand Meme Union trigger didn't get anything of the Grand Meme Union trigger, but to be fair, there are only 20 more cards left in the deck. That kind of sucks. Had to use Valley, it seems, for card draw. Ray of Righteousness, and there is the Grand Meme Union gone. But also not the biggest board, obviously, for Geronimo, so they are kind of on an even playing field. In terms of cards, in terms of aspects, kind of, but he doesn't need one more Geronimo. And also in terms of mana. And in terms of board state. Because, well, nah, not necessarily. Bakanan has to develop a really big board. Because, you know, if he swings in, then we have the whole Angel of Retributions coming online, and obviously the triggers from Unmemeable Spirit. We have horses for Geronimo, and another Unmemeable Spirit on top deck. Let's see how many how many Grand Meme Unions we have in there. 3, so there's probably only one less in the deck for Baka9. Well, he could attack once. Maybe twice? Let me check this. We have the horses. Yeah, I can only attack once with the Stormfair. Well, now we can't. And there's Fateful Day, which hurts him more, though. Ah, well, okay, it makes him eligible to activate Angel of Retribution. And obviously he has more board presence at the moment. He can swing in for a 7 damage maximum with all the horses. If he blocks 1, yeah. Yeah, well, I can swing in for 6 because he's probably gonna block. If he blocks, and speaking of Baka9, obviously, then he would obviously block the Angel of Retribution. Uses Power Discharge, redraws, gets rid of 1 horse. Misses the O. That's the name. That is Mrs. D.O. The husband would be Mr. D.O. God, that was terrible. And hero ability, of course. Yeah, that also clears the horses. Totally forgot about that. Angel of Retribution coming online. He chooses 1. Doesn't matter. And goes face. They just trade off, but obviously... Well, no. It doesn't matter because, you know, Fateful Day. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I forget about Massive Assault. It's a pretty good addition, apparently, to this deck. Because it also kills off the Storm Fairy, but it doesn't block. Well, yeah, it doesn't matter because... it's a Fateful Day. Horses! 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 damage if he attacks with all of them. Thanks to Massive Assault. 14, yeah. Unmutable Spirit, Fireball off of top deck, off of Burning Rage. Does he use Lever Essence for it? Yep. As a blocker, he kinda has to. 6, 8, 10, lethal. Liggity liggity lethal for Jiggity Geronimo. No matter what he blocks, that is lethal. Again, thanks to Massive Assault. If he wouldn't have it, there we go. Then he wouldn't have won that. And he's also really running down the timer here, really running down the clock. Fireball, deals with the Storm Fairy, start of turn, gets another Angel of Retribution up to 10 HP. Mr. Baka 9, and a little bit down to none. Gets a draw, gets forced labor out even. And then massively assaulted by Geronimo's board. And with that, Geronimo takes the win over Baka 9. Grand Meme Union once again not victorious. Yeah, 0 cards. Running down the timer a little bit, running down the clock. But there's nothing that he can do at the moment with 0 cards. Unless he's the game's programmer. There's nothing that he can do. Unless there's something we are not aware of. A card that has been added that has been kept secret. Secret, like what the fuck? Massive BM, it looks like it. Massive BM from Baka 9 right here. Really good. Maybe he's from Salt Lake City. Could be the case. Yeah, but you know, that's why I went on a rant, Mr. Torvik, earlier. Because we still, even though that, we still have the fucking EA, we still have the fucking EA games with their fucking loot boxes. We have all the NBA 2K bullshit. We have all the FIFA bullshit. We have all the GTA gambling casino bullshit. But this is considered gambling. This is more skill. Here's more skill involved in Spellweaver, obviously, than there is in fucking those whole shitty-ass EA games and in the fucking loot box bullshit and in the GTA casino that I haven't even gone in yet. And not planning to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, that was it for Masters Championship Final number 42. Oh, same in Hungary. Not entirely sure. But apparently, yeah. But that was it, my dear friends and families and whatever else you might want to be. That was Masters Championship Final number 42 concluded. Let's check out the standings. We have Ginger Raven, Braba 20 and Authentic. But Ginger Raven and Braba 20 finishing with 0 points. Dropped Authentic with 1 point. And then we have I Don't Know Man also with 1 point. Lost against Wild Blade, sadly, in the last round. We have Baka 9 with 1 point. And then we have our 2 pointers. We have Tame. Good job. First time in Masters. Pretty good. Love those angels. Wild Blade, Sen Jesus, Lucy V, Kamsian, all with 2 points. And then we have Andriola with 3 points. And then the top 3 on number 3, we have Geronimo, 3 points. Number 2, Lyrese, 3 points. Do I get a prize for that? Because Lyrese was one of my guesses. And Torvik with 4 points, winning Masters number 42. Congratulations. Is it like your second or third title now? I think it's third. Or second? Not entirely sure. Does need more support for Shizzle, definitely. I don't know if we get another card release, by the way. Probably not this year. Might have been the last one. And we also have only 1 more Masters, by the way, this year. Until we head into 2020 with Masters number 44 being the first one next year. 3rd title, so congratulations. Definitely. Are you already Hall of Famer? Because you should be, I think, at this point. But yeah, that was definitely it. I'm gonna be obviously hanging out in the official Spellweaver stream in the chat for the interview that I think Torek is gonna undergo with good old Fuzz and Jodo, or not. Never mind then. But yeah, that was it for Masters number 42. Definitely the new patch of cards helped out a lot, I gotta say. We haven't had a vote in like a year. Yeah. I was also in the talks, but... Now, well, we can wait for a long time then. Yeah, he talks a lot, that's the problem. But when it comes to actually taking actions, then yeah, he's not the most trustworthy person out there because he doesn't get shit done. Throwing some shades, you know, just so he hurries his ass up. But definitely deserving of a Hall of Fame title right here, Mr. Good Old Torek. Make it happen. With that being said, by the way, that was it for Masters Championship Final number 42. Definitely the new batch of cards helped out a lot. We didn't see one, well, maybe, yeah, one Mono Dominion we saw that. But other than that, they all embedded the new cards pretty well. So mostly the Forge of the Ancients, but the whole playing around with that was pretty damn awesome. It's gonna be interesting to see the official Spellweaver stream, because, you know, and just to see what other decks people have played, obviously. I forgot who played it now, but I need that Untamed Green Dragon list. So Ifko, I said this before, and I'm gonna say it again, you better publish these freaking deck lists, because I need that Untamed Green Dragon list, and I'm gonna play it. I need that. I need that in my life. Definitely. But yeah, that was it. I'm gonna be hanging out in, as I stated, in the official Spellweaver stream over at Spellweaver Official. Gonna be in the chat there. And yeah, that was my 2 cents for this Masters. Was definitely a nice one. One of my favorite Masters in a long time. If I want your what? Anyways, that was it for Masters number 42. Thanks everyone for joining. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next Spellweaver stream. And I'll see you over at Spellweaver Official. Also, by the way, if you watch us on YouTube, obviously make sure to check out Spellweaver on YouTube. Oh, the Dragon List. Yeah, yeah, hit me up with that on Discord, by the way. That would be pretty good. I like that one. Obviously, the Trend Dojon with the green, Untamed Green Dragon one was freaking awesome. But yeah, on YouTube, also check out the official Spellweaver YouTube channel for all the coverage there. And yeah, with that being said, I'll see you all in the next Spellweaver stream. Again, congratulations to everyone who participated. Congratulations to Torek for the 3rd title, bringing it home. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next stream.